Good evening, everyone. It is not Wednesday Night Warfare. It is not Thursday Night Throwdown. It is not Saturday Night Fights. What is it? It's Austerlitz Day. It's Austerlitz Day. We rang the Austerlitz bell. For those who don't know, I purchased, when I was at Austerlitz a bunch of years ago, I purchased an Austerlitz bell for a dear friend of mine. And now that she's retired, she actually did it before I even had to ask. She posted to Facebook this morning that she was ringing the Austerlitz bell. So it has been rung. This is the anniversary of the 1805 Battle of Austerlitz. This is obviously not Austerlitz because, for one thing, it's not snowing. The second thing, it's not foggy. And third thing, Napoleon's nowhere to be seen. Instead, we're going back and finishing up the Battle of Quatre for Valour and Fortitude, a rule set that we're fuzzying up to a little bit here at the Armchair Dragoons, brought to us by the Perry brothers and Rick Priestley, in attempt to, in the views of some, undo the sins of black powder. And so far, I think they're doing so good. Let's get a tweet out, though. Why don't,
Correction by Jervis Johnson.
Jervis Johnson. Yeah, right. Jervis. Yeah, I always think of Rick Priestley first, and I don't know why. Not that either of those gentlemen are bad people. That's right, because, and we've already commented on that. Jeff Russ, hello, Red. Hey, Beat Cafe on a Friday night. Good to see you, man. Jervis Johnson, as we pointed out, his greatest claim to fame is Blood Bowl, which is kind of a fun combination with this.
But never actually played Blood Bowl.
No, it's we've had a couple of league games. We had a couple of leagues running through the Armchair Dragoons on the PC version. I will say this now and affirmatively and defend it against all comers. There is no reason to paint another Blood Bowl fake as long as you have a computer. Play the PC game. It makes it infinitely more fun. I mean infinitely. It also handles a lot of the nonsense that comes with the die rolling. Blood Bowl is of its time. It's a whole lot of dice rolls. And Tom Vassell, in his review of Blood Bowl, actually put it well. He said, you get this notion that it's this mixture of fantasy violence and American football, and it's going to be crazy and all this other stuff. And it winds up being a whole lot of dice rolls and guys getting pushed, which doesn't seem nearly as much fun as you thought it was going to be. When you play it on the PC, it's a blast. And the really cool thing about the PC is it animates so much and it automates so much that every turn takes 2 minutes or less. It has to. Otherwise, the game just moves right on past you. So that's great. What do we got here? We've got over here on this side of the table, we have Robert, who is our nay. We have joining him Achilles over here on the French side of the field. Joining us tonight, we have Haz in the big chair because Mike couldn't be with us, so he is in the Wellington chair. We are joined also by Andrew. Good evening, Andrew. But also, we come over here and we see Destruct has come back. We're very glad to have him. Hi to everyone.
Howdy.
Hello.
There we go. That was the chance for everybody to say hi.
We're not
What an
quite
enthusiastic crowd we are.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's Friday. Everybody's kind of chill, and that's okay too. But we're going to rock and roll. So, and we wish Mike well and everybody else well, wherever they may be. We will recall that we were on turn 5 at Quatre. And everybody's like, well, how many turns going to... Well, what we're going to do tonight, we're actually going to follow strict Valor and Fortitude rules. It is now 7:08. This game is going till 9:15 my time. This game is going to 9:15. No matter what has happened, this game is over at 9:15. That is actually the rules of Valor and Fortitude. You're supposed to pick a time. I think we can wrap this sucker up in 2 hours or less. I think we can. We're going to go over to the French right away, and we're going to start the turn. We know that comes with drawing from the Fate deck. So why don't you draw from the Fate deck, Robert? You want to peek at your card? Oh, wicked. We then look over here at our turn order, which is always very exciting. And it's so elaborate. Look at that, 4 steps. Firing. What might you want to shoot if you got anything, Robert? Or Achilles, for that matter.
I don't know if I got range.
You may not. I don't know.
There's some Kens that are probably in range.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Who do you want to shoot at, Achilles?
Well, let's find out what counter battery does in this game.
Sure. Well, there's no modifiers for it. That's always nice. It's certainly in range, but it's also not canister, so that's going to be one die. One die. It's going to need a 4.
Okay. And that's not a 4.
Blam blam. Nothing there. Anything else? Other shots? Other firings? Other shootings?
Can these
What's the
two
turn?
battalions shoot at cannons or no?
You shoot at cannons. Are they in range though?
That's the question.
Yep.
There you go.
But I'll shoot with these guys.
Yeah, that's going to be your big dog right there. And then these fellas are going to support, I imagine.
You betcha.
All right, so that's going to start us out with 3 dice, but they're going to get a 4th dice. They're going to get a 5th dice. That guy too? Is he in range?
Yeah.
Cool. That's a 6th dice. That is 6 dice. On that sad little gun? 6 dice you're going to fire on that sad little gun?
5.
Why 5?
He's in attack column.
All right, he has to lose one. That's right. Good point. Thank you, Haz. 2, 3, 4, 5 dice are going to fire at that sad little gun.
Is that its name now?
Sad little gun.
And I'm rolling like
Yeah, let's
crazy.
go.
Wow. Wow, that, oof. Yeah, well, just oof.
Did you change colors, Achilles?
No.
Or names?
Yeah, you changed it. Are you now Robert? Are you hiding? Are you secretly Robert?
Oh, I see.
That's right.
At least when I come to play with you guys, I can count on everyone rolling very poorly, so I always survive.
There you go. Any other shooting? I don't think so. I don't see any.
No.
All right, you get one activation for free as long as it's within 36 inches of the Army generals.
Hey,
There he is. Over
Well,
here.
Yep. Before I do that,
Mhm.
infantry moves how far?
in 12 or 9, depending on the formation.
There's
Yeah.
like the man said.
If they're in line at 9,
Line is 9.
Column
Other
is
is 12.
yeah, everything else is 12.
Does terrain do anything?
Oh yeah. Typically halves it.
It looks pretty in the postcards.
Stop it.
Do I?
And the thing I'm pinging is what you want to look at. Destruct. Anything that's rough terrain just halves movement. So basically,
Okay.
on this table, trees.
And just so
Okay.
I'm aware, am I on a hill or in a depression?
You are on a hill. That is a hill. The light part is up.
Second question is: This is the set of rules where you can move any which way, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So if I wanted to do something like this, when I grab it,
That's very far.
That's way farther than you're allowed to.
Well, double move.
Yeah,
Double
well,
move.
that's true. Yeah, but you can't come within 3 inches. Are you within 3 inches? I don't know. You know you're not. You're fine.
Nope.
Yep, you can do that. 24 inches. That's legit.
Everything is doubled, right?
No, not everything is doubled, but what he just did is you're allowed to, when you activate, and this, by the way, is the free activation that you're burning on Compi, you're allowed to maneuver twice if you wish.
Right. Okay.
Which he has
Okay.
just done. Well,
They fired. All they can do is assault.
yep, you can't, if you fire, you can't move. You can attack, but you cannot maneuver.
Well, that first guy could move.
Yeah, the first guy
Everyone
can
else
move, the other 4 can't.
they can't move.
Correct. When you shoot, you can't maneuver. You can
All
attack.
you can do is an
can't
assault
maneuver.
action,
Yeah.
which is move forward 3 inches.
No. You must. No. It's not 3 inches. It's a full move.
No, a
No.
minimum of 3.
Yeah, you got to do
Normally,
it.
you
yeah.
can't move within 3. That's the
Right.
only time you can.
Yeah,
move within.
Haz is right. You have to move at least 3, but it's a full move. So those guys all got to go back 24 inches.
Well, in that case, come on.
I thought you would have practiced this during the week.
You've had all week.
Get a bad connection. You all have bad connections.
Yes.
Is that all where they were?
You gotta if you move them a little bit more to the crossroads. Yeah, something like that.
There you go.
The fourth guy was right there at 10.9.
He's fine where he is.
It's close enough.
Absolutely not worried about that.
Okay, in that case, they can't move at all.
Correct. They cannot maneuver.
Well,
they can attack, move,
can
but
charge.
they must charge. Exactly. They must move 3
Okay.
inches forward, and if they can, they must attempt to get within 3 inches of the enemy.
Okay.
What happens
Good
when
to
you assault cannons?
It's actually not a good idea because
Okay.
they have canister. Read the rule for. Oh, that's right. You don't have the rule for canister because that's over here. Although I strongly encourage everyone to download the sheets. They're being as they're free and all.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Anyway,
but
fire value doubles, and then it adds 2 to its attacking fire value. Its melee value is doubled, and the target is in its front arc. So
It's melee.
Its melee is
doubled?
doubled, so it's a 4.
It doesn't actually shoot me. It just gets a 4 in melee.
Yeah, which
It
is
shoots you with 4 in melee.
yeah, exactly. It's shooting it. That represents it shooting you.
Okay.
And if you move, you must move at least 3 inches.
Right. Move them one at a time. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Maximum 9. No, maximum 12, sorry.
He's still not going to get there.
I'm just short. Next turn, though, I'll get there.
If there's any of them still
I
alive.
was going to say, in what universe do you think you get into canister range
Well,
with 3
thing is-
hits?
But the person actually attacking me doesn't have any.
True. No, I'm talking about the guys on
No,
the
we're
right.
talking about the ones on his right.
Yeah.
They're
Those
going to
cannons
disappear into a
belong to
red.
me.
They're going to disappear into a red mist.
Yeah, but do I fight all of them or are they just support?
No, you're fighting these guys, and you're going to wind up fighting these guys.
So
So you fight these guys, and 3 of the other 3 guys are supporting him.
Two of them.
really, it's
only
7
gonna-
to 4.
No, it's going to be 6 to 4. He's plus. Well, he's 4, 5. Yeah, it's 7. He's got 7
So like
for him.
this isn't that great for the cannon.
It's actually no though. You get support from this guy for brigade purposes though.
Oh.
So
It's still
7
not
to
great.
All your
7
hits
to
go on this
5.
guy. All the hits you inflict go on the guy that actually touches
I
you.
thought it spread out.
No,
in such
only
a way that it's
not for
even
not for brigade support. Only for direct support.
Is the guy beside him not direct support?
No, he's not contacting you.
Oh, so really direct support.
Right. Like the direct kind.
No, I don't get my +2 per. That sucks.
Well, no, I mean you get your +1 for being an attack column, which takes you
Yeah.
to 5, and you're gonna get +1, which is 6, and then 7, because that +2 I believe doesn't come from brigade, does it? That's only for direct. I had thought.
Yeah, direct support is +2. Brigade support is +1.
Yeah, it's only +1 because it's brigade.
But is this not melee support?
It is, but it's brigade support, not direct.
Oh, that's what I see. That you're okay.
Well, I can just shift. I can hit with 2 stands.
Okay, then do it. Because then they take the damage too.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I don't see how you're going to get there.
all he needed to do was
He
shift to the right.
yeah.
If he just
Oh,
shift that whole formation, no, the other. Well,
No,
okay.
he can't go
Either
the other way because of the woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way. Yeah.
So that's at least 2 there, yeah.
There we go.
All right. Okay. Other activations?
The entire French army is attacking one gun battery.
Well, that gun battery was left out to dry by OJ for reasons that evade me.
That wasn't OJ, that was me, because
Oh.
I fired and didn't realize that I couldn't move after I fired.
Oh,
That's part of, what's his name?
That's actually part of Kempt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not my
that's
gun.
part of Kemp's brigade.
Oh,
It's
dear.
okay. When it dies, my guys will be able to shoot clearer.
Yeah, because Kempt
Yeah.
Kempt is on the hairy edge there too. All right, which others do you want to try to move? This one there. All right. Anything but a 1. They're good.
Okay, first we rally off damage.
Mm-hmm. You got anybody in range? You got your
I got Nay standing right there.
standing right there. 3 or better.
And they're more than a foot away from the enemy.
Well, look at that. You know, he got it no matter what. So that actually takes him down to 3, which means he is no longer that way, which means that he's no longer this way. Look at that.
Next.
He can maneuver.
Technically, you got to do him now. If you're going to move him, you have to do him before you do anything else.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
If I'm going to move him, I need to move him now?
Yep. Because you've activated him to rally.
Okay.
Although, if you rally, you actually have to move first and then attempt to rally, or not move and rally. So actually, I think he's stuck.
No, we're gonna
Can't
let him.
move.
We're gonna let him move because he rolled a 4 and it doesn't matter. We'll just remember that for future. The only reason that would matter is if you move within 12 inches of the enemy or away from Nay. Either way, he would have passed. That just made it better.
Everybody else is stand put. They're just rallying.
All right. As was said before, this is that's anything but a 1 here. He's good round 1. Anything but a 1 here.
No.
What's canister
I
range?
haven't rolled anything but 6s so far.
12 inches.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. And even that comes off. Nicely done. Sorted them out a little bit.
Okay, you want to try and move this time?
Sure. I thought you were doing such a great job. I didn't need to be on the field.
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't Kellerman be with his horses over here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought so. Something seemed wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Kellerman rolls like right. It's by brigade, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll try for Kellerman first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hope you didn't waste that.
Me too. Okay. They move 18, but the water
Cuts it in
does
half.
what? Cuts them in half?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's 9.
Mm-hmm.
So
But then
27.
again, yeah, so 27 if you want to move again. Which I suspect you do.
Indeed. Okay. All right.
Hey, Chet.
So there-
Just for the record, Jeff, I posted in the chat on the forum a call for a league, and almost nobody signed up. I'm just saying.
All right. Now we'll try. What's his name?
All right.
Yay. Finally gets off the dime here.
Up.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Here we go. All right.
Today is a sad
And
day. I'm out of
last
boozy
but not
eggnog.
least.
Oh no! We gotta wait a minute. The holiday is coming. Fire it up, baby. This isn't Jansen Annunciation Sunday.
Like, we've already gone through like 4 things of eggnog. I think we need to slow down.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot for one day.
Not in one day.
Nothing,
In a week.
nothing for wealthy. All right. Anything else? I think that's the whole French army, right?
Hubert,
Where's Hubert? Oh yeah, right up in the front there. Thanks. I think that's you, Achilles, right?
Yep.
We didn't lose Achilles, did we?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, because you got
Yeah,
Hubert. You got Hubert.
Oh, Colbert. I forgot about him.
Yep.
Let's see.
Stating your intentions, you are not being seen, correct?
I am not being seen.
Very
That's
good.
correct. Okay. All right. I'm going to be on the phone for a minute, so I'm going off. Hold on.
Coolness.
he's going off on the insurance people again.
Good luck, man.
I wonder if he's insuring his heel.
I would hope so. All right, I think all we've got here is a melee, right?
Before we get into the melees,
Mm-hmm.
do the French want to move nay?
Oh yeah, generals shoot. Well, generals generally, yeah.
Well, you moved your commander in chief after you moved everybody else.
Oh yeah, yeah. They just moved with, which made sense. Yeah. Do you wish to move nay?
He's happy where he is.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Maybe I should measure.
$36, I think.
That sounds right. Yep.
Question: if that gun there goes, does Kellerman then have to test?
Kellerman?
Kemp.
Kemp?
Kempt, sorry, Kempt.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that myself.
I suppose at least we have the Brunswickers.
All right, we all set? Melee time. I think we figured this out. You're coming in though. Do you have any damage? You got no damage.
No.
All right, so just showing folks in case you didn't see it, there's not a ton of modifiers here anyway. He starts out at a 4, goes to a 5. He's got 1 melee support, which is 6, 7. He's got another brigade support, which is an 8.
8 looks about right, yeah.
Yeah, that's looking like an 8 to me. And he's coming up against a that's a 4, 5, 6. Anything else?
Do the 95th rifles count or no?
Are they in 3 inches? Not.
No.
How about these guys? No, they're not actually.
So just 5.
Yeah, so it's 5. So it's 8 to 5.
I got 9.
How do you figure? 4.
He's an attack column.
No, he's not. Oh, he's an attack column.
The
I
French
thought
are.
that only applies to shooting, doesn't it?
No, it adds 1.
Yeah, it adds
Yeah.
1. That adds 1 to
Also,
the
plus 1
French.
for no casualties. So I had 9 for the French.
Oh, I see what you're
This
saying.
guy's 5,
5,
7,
6,
8,
7.
9.
Oh, I missed the extra. I missed the extra.
Okay,
guy.
well, this is gonna hurt.
Hang on a second.
Not the way I roll.
Yeah, it is.
Hang on a second. Because I'm checking distances. This guy. That's right. He's got to be. Yeah, he's adjacent to the guy. Yeah, so it is gonna be 9. Yep. 9.
5, 6.
Like you said, 3. That's going to take him 2 over tenacity, so he's going to owe 2 checks. Why don't we just deal with those checks? That is 2 Valor tests.
Okay. Is Destruct doing terrible damage to us?
It's not my unit.
Oh, well.
Oh, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah,
if you're
Okay,
gonna
so
be
I lose my test, but I still get to fight back, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So that's 2, 4, 5. There's a universe in which you don't fail this. And that's it. He actually won the melee.
So how much damage does each person take?
It's 3, so he's got to split it evenly between the 2 guys that are in contact. So this guy's going to take 4. This guy's going to go to 3. Now you can give him. Now you can pick which one you want to put it on, Robert.
I put that on the guys who actually were in.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not even.
And I think the guy who was the one he used for the gets the extra. So this guy's got to get the extra.
All right. So
They did that.
And
That's
he
all
did
worked
that.
out now.
Yep. That's how it worked out. So this is a tenacity test. No, it is because it's at level.
It's succeeding.
Oh, it's exceeding. Okay. So then nothing there. This is a pass because he won the melee.
It's a pass.
Yep. Because he gets a plus because he beat you.
How much of a plus?
2.
2.
You rolled a 1.
You got to. His tenacity is a
4. He needed a 2. 2 would have done it. So
Would he
one
still
was
have rolled
earlier.
2? Oh, never mind. Yeah, he would have rolled 2 tenacity tests still.
Okay. I'm free. My head is freezing. What do you got to roll on a Valor test?
4 plus.
Oh, it is a straight 4 plus. So his
Yep.
tenacity. So he rolled a 1 with a plus 2. Oh, okay, got it. Yep.
So close.
And that, as we said earlier,
Is 2 setbacks for his brigade commander.
Okay, I'm back. I do apologize, gentlemen.
shakes and breaks. So that's 2 tests for a 4 plus 4 count. How many units does he have out in the field right now?
3.
That's exactly what he needed. So +1, 3 or better for Kemp to stick around.
You need to do 2 tests.
Mm-hmm. Pass. Pass.
Woo!
Wow, okay.
Okay. And that's that. All right. I am pretty sure that covers the field unless somebody wants to tell me different. Very good. Card has pull 1. Fire.
I've got some.
All right,
I
we'll
got
start.
some guns.
Who wants
I'll
to
let
go? Whoever.
keep
it
going
might be.
first.
Who is it? Who does it?
I've got some too.
I'm just saying. Just somebody tell me who you're shooting at. I don't care.
I'm shooting these guys
Yep.
at these guys.
Okay, now remember, in this system, everybody that shoots at somebody has to. You can only shoot at a target once.
That's fine.
So I'm assuming this gun is going to do the same target, or no? Actually, he has to, because this guy can charge him. He must shoot at him.
And it can't be the other guy that could also charge at him?
No, it's got to be the closest. This guy's come on. That
Okay,
guy's,
so then they have to shoot at him.
yeah, And so this guy too?
Well, if I have to.
Well, you don't have to, but I know who else you're shooting at.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have another target, so I
Right.
suppose it's
Yeah,
dead.
that's the whole thing.
You could shoot at the trees.
Yeah, I guess. You can fire off.
They're in the
tree.
trees.
They're in the trees. You are doubled, obviously, because this is canister. So that's a 2, which adds a 1. So that's a 3. Unless you wanted to go the
Better
other
off
way.
with- Yeah.
What's it? You can go the yeah.
Landwehr first.
Yeah, you're going to want to do that. Take the Landwehr as your main shooter. So that's a 3, and that's going to add a 4/5 with the canister.
Cool. So 5 dice.
Yeah, 5 for
What do-
4s. Two.
That's enough.
That is going to do that. That is going to put some fire on him.
Actually, hold on. Fate's going to intervene.
What does Fate intervening do?
Reroll misses. Reroll filled hits.
Ah, okay. Keep shooting.
So that's now 4.
There's 2 more is the key piece. He had to pass 1. Now he's got to pass 2 more. Now we got to check. Let me get a little marker out. Oop. That's one thing for Nay. Oh, that's not Nay. It's not for Nay. This is over here for our dude there.
Happy.
All right, that's everybody shooting at him, and I believe we make checks as we go. So we owe. So Robert 2 checks.
No, 3 checks. I got 4 hits. He had 1.
No, he had you matched it. He was at 3. You went to 4. Yeah, it's 3 checks. You're right. 3 checks. You're going to need 4s. Gone. And that's going to take him to there. All right, continue.
And then the
Isn't that 2
Pain?
setbacks?
we already did the
I
2.
gave- No, you only do it on the shake and on the break. So that's 2, which is what he has.
Pain's Landwehr? Penny's Land? I don't know how to... Pain, I guess.
Pena, yeah.
Who does he have to shoot at?
There, I'm open to any of those 3.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at the one that's almost dead.
I think that's reasonable. Nobody else can shoot at him, so what do you got? 3. 3.
I only needed the one.
That's another check. 1 check for you, Robert, on this guy. Nope.
He's not.
And that's another 2 problems for Campy.
Yep. And that's a check.
Correct. That's 1 for Campy. He still has 3 on the board, so it's a +1. 3 or better. Good.
Okay, the first battalion 79 Queens Own Cameron Highlanders are going to shoot at the 1st Battalion 108th.
Yep. And nobody else is doing that. 3 dice. Discipline musketry. What do we get from that again?
I believe it was reroll 1s.
Yeah.
Discipline musketry. Can reroll 1s before hit modifiers applied. And, yeah. Mm-hmm. Two.
2 hits anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all the firing from this end of the table.
Other shooting.
My cannon at the 5th Lancers.
1 die. Pew. Oh no. Other shooting.
Achilles behind the crest, so I can't see him. It's the other gun, so that's it for me. Because I think my...
That's out of arc by a mile. Oh no, you've turned. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think you have a shot on this gun.
24
From this guy.
What's his range? 24-inch. That's out by about.
24.1
Yeah,
is what I have. It shows
Just-
up for me.
agree.
That cannonball would stop right in front of him.
Yeah. No, it would go fast enough that it would be going so slowly that they would get out of the way.
Or they could stop it with their foot.
Yeah, how does
I
that
believe
how does
somebody
that
tried to
go?
do that.
Oh, yeah, it's probably it just doesn't kill enough men for it to matter.
Right.
Mm. Somebody did try to do that. I can't remember
It's
who
at
that
Waterloo.
was.
It's a
Was it? Yeah.
it's a color guard of the Inniskillings. No, I take it back. It's a captain of the Inniskillings, and the color guard sergeant screams at him not to, and
Did it work?
it results in his foot being amputated.
Oh.
See, this is why you have to
Dramatically.
listen to those senior NCOs.
Yes, exactly. That's actually why the story is told. It's
Yes. That's why I remember it.
So
I thought it was always the second lieutenant that's supposed to have bad things happen to them.
Well, that could very well. A young captain, I suppose, a young ensign would be the guy in the Napoleonic army, but
Well, in the
No,
British
they're
Army,
firing
they were buying their promotions. So
right. So we're all right. We're done with our firing. So who's your free activation going to be?
Your Wellington has up to you.
Duke of Brunswick seems like a good idea.
He's got to go first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good observation, John. I don't know why it comes up in the context of a game about Quatre, but I respect it. John tells us that there are not enough games involving Japanese Type 93 torpedoes.
you know, he's
Can you
right.
just spawn one in quickly, just so we have it?
A 93,
Type 93?
probably could, right?
But who would get it?
Oh, no one. It just goes down the middle of the table, and whoever's there gets hit.
No,
Good
it
idea.
just does a big lazy circle in the middle of this pond.
There you go. I like it.
Those
Yeah, we'll
French
give it to,
U-boats.
we'll give it to Brunswick.
All right, Brunswick, you're on. You're at bat. Do your thing.
I can't grab this entire column. It's not
You
letting me.
got oh, this is a free one.
I set myself to work on a mini project the other day to somehow take the operational movement system that Mark Herman has in Pacific War and adapt it to Avalanche Press's Great War at Sea. I have no idea if it'll work, but
So
I'm
I tell you
having fun
what,
just trying to
Andrew, just tell me where you want me to put him. I'll put him there. What are you looking to do? Because you can't get out that far. You can't clear it unless you're going 24 inches, and then you can't make a formation change.
and they called me mad.
Oh, they did. They did.
Move them out 12 inches and then put them in the line.
They won't.
To
They
the
won't.
left.
They won't make it that far.
12 inches?
You can't overlap though.
Oh,
Could he not change everyone into line and then move?
Then he'd only move 9.
Then he moves 9, and where's he gonna? Yeah, you could. Do
Oh,
that.
I see. Yeah.
He won't make it that way either.
So is it actually
move
best
me
if
9 inches and put me just behind them then.
I still don't see how you're doing that.
this is why I feel like it's best if Kempt moves first.
That's I can't believe you're trying to move Brunswick first.
Well, they wanted him to go.
Yeah, let me move Kemp first. I'll roll for him though. Or
You
can
can't
I do?
do-
Or do
no.
I need to have to do the first free one first?
Free one is first.
Damn.
This is why you never listen to your subordinate officers.
Yeah.
Just
I was
tell them what
thinking
to
Kemp, but now they were going Brunswick.
I said Kempt.
Well, somebody said Brunswick. And that's the memoir is going to reflect.
You know what? It's because we're Dutch, so you probably didn't understand us.
That could be.
Let's
Hopefully
move
my Dutch
Kemp
buddy's not
first.
watching.
All right, Kempt is moving. Here he goes.
Councils of war never fight.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one. You really need to measure though.
Hit the escape button. Oh, too late.
Come on, charge me.
I would have thought the Highlanders would have got better melee.
It's their musketry that's dangerous.
Beans.
If there's anything in this world I know positively nothing about, it's agriculture.
Yeah, but the 49th, I thought the 42nd, the 79th aren't that great. It's the 42nd and the 92nd.
I just assumed giant Scotsmen with pikes, so you know.
Has Napoleon nothing for me but these Amazons? Uh-oh, it's Sharp and Harper going out the front. Skirmish.
They're going to go into that column, grab the eagle, and get out.
I think it's
That's how I heard the story went.
William just wants to make sure the Sharp's in front of him and not behind him.
All right, that's it for Kemp.
All right, who's next?
And at this point, you're actually supposed to move the Kemp to commander too, since all his battalions have gone.
Right. I think.
So put him somewhere over here. Get him out of Vinky's brigade area.
Stinky.
This is such a silly name, Call von Vinky.
Fucking stink.
No, these are not tiny figures, Doug. These are not tiny. These are actually 25s.
Can we throw a flag for delay of game?
Yeah, no kidding. So who's going?
Go ahead, Has.
Belant.
Roll it. Yep.
So we're going to square up with the 7th line.
Cool.
Because they didn't shoot.
That doesn't matter. You can reform, can't you? You just can't maneuver.
How do you think this game would work double blind?
We're having enough trouble when we could see it.
Me and Jim might have figured something out.
Yeah. Yeah, we think we're at a place where we can do most everything double blind. You just got to figure your sighting ranges.
That would be really, really awesome.
The problem is you probably want to play a game more like ESR because most games start with men in sight of each other.
Mm.
Although let's because the problem is you've got the Borg sighting would be a problem. These guys that were here, the British, could probably see these guys and tell and we'd wind up having to tell those guys. Unless you did it by commander. Unless unless we tagged him by commander.
So I think you might have to do that, yeah. Because like even for it's not so. I feel like it's not so bad for Spearhead because everyone's kind of far away. So like you see what your friends see, but you just don't react to it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we could do it like every battalion, every commander has its own tag, and therefore do it that way.
Yeah. Because I don't think any of these are asset bundles.
No. All the Napoleonics are normal objects.
Even Giorgio's?
Like, I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, it's only those World War II miniatures that everyone uses are the problem.
Yeah, Lazy Boy's fix. I got a message into him.
Also, Kendo's stuff was asset bundles,
Oh yeah, yeah, and weird ones too.
but I broke them apart.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
That's Bylant.
Violence done. Who's next?
Who you got left, Has?
I've got Van Merlin.
Van Merlin,
Van
and
Merlin.
we got Van Merlin, and we got the Brunswickers.
And
I'm assuming. I don't know if I'm moving.
Oh yeah, that's and Von Vinke.
It's too far. Damn it.
Come on, guys, clock's running.
Could you imagine if we had like chess clocks?
Van Merlin.
Oh, I intend to assess penalties if there are delays. Trust me on that.
I will do that guy first.
Be like in soccer, we'll have endgame mystery time.
There you go. That's one of the three things about that sport that I would like to see changed.
It's absolutely stupid.
Yes, I don't know why they don't use a real clock.
Done.
Next. Von Vinke, roll it.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, there it is. Brunswick, roll it.
Actually, it's probably best that I got that one out of everybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Doug, you feeling okay, man?
Someone catch plague.
Yeah, Doug Noble's got the Ronas. It's very funny. I was listening to a much older video, and it's at the height of the Corona pandemic, and we're talking about how we're all doing and how we're all playing remote games. It's like, it's interesting. These do become time capsules. No two ways around it.
Can you throw those out in the line to the left for me, Jim?
Sure thing.
I saw an article yesterday that said that that teens' brains aged because of the
Yeah,
pandemic thing,
absolutely.
and I thought, isn't that actually a good thing?
No, it's a trauma actually.
I'm like, am I the only one under 40 here?
Probably.
I'll just reserve my comments.
There we go. Some nice.
Oh, you're probably the only one under 50.
I'm actually under 30, so
Throw
Yeah,
those in the line out
for
to
another
the right
4
for
months.
me.
You want him to the right?
Yep.
I have children older than you.
Wow.
We still like you.
You know, when the world is ending, I'll remember that fact.
Yeah.
They liked me. Cool. Got it. Anything else from Brunswick?
It's Cav.
He moved the cat.
I moved my calf.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. What about these guys?
You
The
tell-
ones in
You tell me.
attack column.
Support. One
Yeah.
behind one behind the other, and then and then
Put one
just do it
here
that way.
and one over here somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm reminded of, in an abstract way, of that story about Napoleon telling the Pope that if he didn't sign over some lands to him, that he would destroy the church. And the Pope replied, "We've been trying to do that for 2,000 years. How do you plan to do it?"
It's actually kind of interesting how many times the papacy has lost wars.
Oh, yeah. I always find it, honestly, as a Roman Catholic, may I
That's it for
record,
the Brunswickers.
we're done with the Brunswickers, I think. We're done with the Allies, right?
Yep.
No melees? No melees. No?
Nope.
Turn 6. Here we go. Turn 6. Although we're going on time tonight. So, card for the French. Go. Just make sure generals move for the Allies. Just go ahead and move them. If you didn't. Card to get there. I'm peeking. What do you say? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. This is the fate phase, so you know.
Your
Very
general
faithful.
within 12 inches of his troops for them to move. Otherwise, you got to send messengers.
All right. If there's no card play, gunfire.
Do messengers die in this game?
No.
Nope.
Sorry about that. Gunfire? French?
Yeah, I have my
Yep.
cannons
All right, why don't you do your cannons? Where is that there?
over here.
He's going to shoot at? Ooh.
I think we'll fire at the square.
Yeah,
Do we get an
I-
advantage for shooting at the square?
I think you do. I don't know why you would. Oh, that's right. It's in the rule for squares. Square formation. This unit routes if it loses a melee where the attackers. Oh, very interesting. However, this unit routes if it loses a melee. Oh, you have to form square or you can lose a route. Youch. Double the attack value of artillery.
At least it's only one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So if it was canister, it'd be 4. It'd be wicked. 2 dice.
I wouldn't have done anything but in canister. But that cavalry's getting pretty close.
Yeah. 2 hits. What do they got for? That is their tenacity, but it does not exceed it. Other guns. Other shooting. No shoot.
If you shoot, you can't move.
If you shoot, you can melee, however. You can go into melee. You cannot maneuver.
Actually, yeah. Go ahead. Come into melee.
Well, just saying.
Need to kind of plow into the 95th there.
All right, so he's going to shoot the 95th. He's going to shoot the 95th because that's what he's got to shoot. He's got to shoot that way. So it's up to you to whoever you want to shoot at, I guess. You want to take the 95th first?
Yeah.
Three, 4. Yeah. No, down 1. So 3, 2, down 1, 3.
Oh.
2 hits.
And that's their tenacity.
Is it really? Well, there's
Yeah.
it's a small unit is the issue. And this guy's going to shoot 2 over here at the queen zone.
Oops.
1. All right, that looks like all the firing. Now it is time for maneuvering. Who gets the free one from Nay? It sounded filthy.
Oh, you know what? Cotier. Move.
What's the range?
intervenes.
He is way out of range. Can't do
Yeah,
it.
he's way out of range. So
Oh, is he?
you can't do it
Never
anyway.
mind.
So take your fate back there, Has. Just
play it
hold your
next time.
fate.
Way out of range.
Okay, and Nick.
I guess that's the free one. One at a time, please. Unless you're moving them back.
They're moving straight forward into the 95th.
All right, so this, yes, like I say, move them as you wish, but just please do them one at a time.
Did Napoleon just tell Campy to go die? Is that what just happened?
Apparently,
What do
Yeah.
you tell them that?
Yeah.
he's desperately been trying to kill off everybody on the right wings.
You want to make that gap wider.
Wider. That gap is inadequate, sir.
Those are light troops. Do they evade?
Nope.
Nope.
Sir, there are two. We have too many men on the field. Let's get rid of some of them.
So no contact here, correct?
No.
Okay. No contact, so those guys are just supporting. Very good. Oh no, they can't. They can't support. They're within 3 inches of an enemy.
You can't support if you're engaged. If you,
Isn't being within 3 inches considered
Yeah, I
engaged?
think that's exactly what
I think
it
you got to
is.
be touched.
No, I don't.
Not
think
in
so.
this game.
You can't move within 3 inches of an enemy in this game.
As you know better than that, you can't be touched until you're engaged.
Wow.
Oh, we're just going for it. Okay,
That
this is cool.
That was a whole thing. Oh, that was funny. I enjoyed that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Support.
Brigade support. Units that are not in contact with an enemy but are within 3 of a friendly in the same brigade can lend support.
Units that are not in contact with an enemy but are within 3 inches. Add one. Yeah.
Being within 3 inches doesn't.
No,
mean
that's not
anything.
contact. No, contact is contact. Okay, very good. You can do it. Yeah. So I'm sure you want to come back there on that one.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a real problem with it. I had a different memory is all. All right,
So that's going to
I
be a
thought you couldn't
7.
move within 3 inches of an enemy.
The assault move allows him to do that.
Yeah, he is performing essentially he's performing an assault move. He doesn't have to assault. He just has to move a minimum of 3 inches, which he did, and he has to come.
Okay.
So this is legitimate.
It's honestly not the worst odds.
For the 95th.
It's gonna be 7-4. So it's
gonna
not.
It's gonna be 4
4 plus 2, 6
No,
plus
he
1,
has
7.
he has no hit, so it's 5.
Oh, so
5.
8-4.
5, 6,
Okay, double.
7, 8. Yeah, it's 8-4. Given how he rolled on that gun, you're safe. Who's next?
8 to 3, isn't it?
Is he a 3?
Oh, because he's holding hits. Is that it?
No, because Penn is
He's a
landwears
2.
from a different brigade.
Yeah, that's a brigade. So
Oh.
it's only 3.
Oh, never mind. By
8 to
95th rifles.
Yeah, 8-3. How about this guy? He's in range. 8-4.
No, the 95ths are 2 for melee.
Right.
And then 1 for the
2,
Camerons.
3, 4, and why not the
No,
Penny
no.
Landwehr?
Penny Landwehr is not part
Different
of the
Oh, it's a
brigade.
different brigade. Yeah. Got it. 8-3. Yeah. Ouch. Who's next for the French? Roll it. Anything but a 1. Good to go.
Okay, this time we will move
Mm-hmm.
and then rally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that your plan was to move them into the giant gap we have.
But why?
Okay.
He's gonna flank around. I'm gonna leave.
You're in command. When you're in command, commands. That's what they always kept telling me.
Didn't you say not to listen to your subordinates?
That's right.
I'm also
Each
going to
one move
say...
and then rally. Each unit as they go.
Does it actually matter though?
It sure doesn't. Keep going, Robert. Yeah, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose proximity to Ney, but he's still 12 inches from the enemy, so it's gonna be anything but a 1 or a 2. Can't move him yet. So it's gonna be
Don't
anything.
forget the guns. Don't forget the guns.
Yeah, these
Robert.
guns have been parked a little. Well, they've been deployed. What are you gonna do with them?
Lumber them up.
All right, then you can move them once.
How far do you move?
12.
12. Yeah. You sure you don't want to bring them where most of the enemy is?
Why?
Just a suggestion.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, just thought I'd toss that out there.
Random thought.
And I'm assuming the objective for the French is to actually take Quatre.
It is. And also to break you. Breaking your brigades gives them points.
And if
How
we
many
break
brigades?
all of your brigades, Quatre Bar
It's
is
kind of
ours.
moot. Yeah. So let's go through some rallies here. Each one of them is anything but a 1 or a 2. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, you said anything but. There we go.
And now you may move Housson. You ready, Gautier?
Yeah.
That was a quick. you say that very blithely. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, that's true. He's had his troubles.
He's good to go.
Yeah. Okay. You can reform and then move, or move and then reform. Is
Yep.
that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So which
All right.
brigade's going?
Gautier.
Gautier.
Yeah, fate is going to strike him down.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Did he become a leper? What? What
delay
happened?
is-
When it bracketed, their move distance is halved for each one of their
Okay.
maneuvers. So they would move 6 and 6, for example, if they were in column.
Wow! Thank you for wasting that card, Has, because I wasn't moving very far.
Well, I figured you were moving. You wanted to move them, so I wanted to delay them.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I remember your objective. And if you go back to the VOD from
Is
last,
to kill Has.
Always, my objective is always to.
Yeah,
kill
Doug
Has.
Doug is declaring what Robert is doing a bold flanking maneuver. So he's on your side, man.
Okay, we're still behind the crest of that hill. I assume.
I'm as long as that is your declaration, I agree.
Okay,
Trust me, I have a plan.
I had no doubt.
that's what I'm worried about.
That is. Why don't you back that up? Unless your intention is to be over that ridge, get even
Okay.
with him.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, so there's their move,
Yes.
and their next for their next performance.
For their next
they
trick.
wish to change formation into
Mhm.
line.
Into line. Very good. All right.
Okay.
I'm not sure how you're going to do that, but I will watch.
Well, I may only be able to do it with some of them and not all of them, but we
you
shall
can
see
pick
what happens.
You can pick any figure on which to
Absolutely.
reform.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can pick the guy in the back, the second guy in
Sure.
the middle,
Sure.
Mhm.
But you're still going to have to make
or the
space.
third.
You're still
Well,
going
let's see. If I go, it's sort of a Tetris-y thing here, but if I to go line, they're just going to go off to the
Right.
one side, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Keep
All
going.
right, so I formed that one that way. I formed the second one off of the second unit, so they'll be behind.
Mhm.
These lines are making me sad. I'm going to leave.
Why are you sad?
They're all
Look how
zigzag.
they're not touching.
The not touching part isn't the part. It's the fact that they're all squiggly.
And then the final one over here will be off of the front.
Okay.
I think he's going to be over the line though.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna be able to see him.
he's visible for sure.
Which one?
The guy you were just doing by the
The third unit.
This
one.
thing bends. If you stick that guy there, he can be seen.
Okay, so let's go off of the third one then.
All right, that'll work.
Oh.
So what we do?
Do it
Remember,
that way.
I don't understand why this is so complex. He's the fourth guy. So,
He's
see,
going off the. That's the. Never mind.
It's the third guy. Yeah.
All right. And then I should be able to do the last two without any trouble, right? Okay.
Yeah, again, forming off of.
There. We'll make Jim happy.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I'm going to be happy because it's always the fourth. It's got to be third from right, but that's okay.
Oh, I still put him in the wrong place, didn't I? Oh, well.
Yes, you did. I'll fix it. Go ahead. I'll fix it.
Okay. All right.
You do your thing, and I'll fix it. Clean it.
All right. And then we'll form the last one.
That's what G2
Off the
does.
second group. Yes. Always need a staff.
Intelligence does that, or G3 operations?
G3, but yeah.
Yeah,
We'll let
that's
him- we'll
true.
let
It's
him
more,
slide.
yeah, it's true. It's more a G3. You're right. You're right.
Intelligence is just the guys that tell you, we don't think you can do that, sir.
Guilty as charged on that too.
No, that's civilian affairs. Sorry, you don't want to do that. You're going to kill somebody.
Oh, your PAO. Yes.
All right, keep going.
Okay, that should be all of Gaudet or whatever.
Go to the end.
Just move Gautier if you
Yes.
want.
Oh yeah. Let's get him up here with his people. He likes to be with his people. All right. Next up,
Hubert.
yeah, Hopper. Okay. Oop.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So this will be halved.
Nope, that's not halved. You have full move.
With Gautier that was
Really?
halved.
He only have Gautier.
No, I'm talking about the hill.
No. Nope.
The hill isn't going to
Does not
affect him?
slow you. Nope.
Oh, well, that just changes the whole thing.
It's a slight rise.
Yeah. Okay.
Bonk.
Okay. I see here. I was calculating that he had to do a
Oh yeah.
9-inch and then full. Okay. All right.
Glad to see you're finally getting
Join.
into the script.
Well, this was part of the plan. We were attacking in echelon. It's the way you drew it up. Don't you remember, Robert? Okay, Kellerman.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Now, Kellerman does not wish to cross the crest.
Give him a little pivot. One click to the left. Give him a bonk
To
there.
the left.
No, just a turn.
Spin him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There you go.
Like that. Okay.
He's tucked in behind that ridge now.
And then last but least is
Baltier.
yeah.
Baltier.
Yeah, and he's not actually going to move.
Okay. There it is then. Melees. At least 2. Which one first?
Well, start with the right. Start with Robert.
All right, we ran this sucker 9, yeah? Am I correct?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. 93.
9?
8.
Yeah, 5,
5.
6, 7, 8.
He is 3. Sorry, he's 4, 5.
4
because,
plus 1, 5, plus
no,
2 for
plus
melee
2,
support.
Plus 2, 6. He doesn't have any damage on him. So he's 4 plus 2, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait, not having damage is an extra plus
Is
1?
a plus 1, yep.
Oh. Where is that?
It's on the
Where's it?
On that cheat thingy.
Yeah, I'm reading it. I see attack column plus 1,
6.
but I don't see any not having any hits plus 1.
Oh, that's right. It's actually a plus 1 to his die roll. It's a plus one.
Ouch.
It's a plus one to his die roll. So
Okay.
even worse.
Well,
yeah, that's even. I was gonna say that's
Even
even
worse.
worse. Well, we'll cancel it out. Well, this one would have been a hit. We'll say it's not a hit because he rolled one more die. That gives him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. That's a lot. We'll let them so 6. That is their tenacity. They're gonna need 6 die rolls. You need 6 4s.
you can do this. Not even close.
Yeah, okay, so they're gone. That's going to be 2 more for our guy here for Kempt, so he'll have to make 2 checks. But not yet, not yet. We must punish the French first. The French coming in with a melee of 2, and 1 for these guys, 3. Nothing. Did they have disciplined musketry? That didn't matter. Never mind. So that's no hits.
They're just very dead.
Yeah, so they're just dead. So now we do this. We get rid of them, and we come over here to Kempt, and he must now make 2 checks, 4 or better. No,
Sad.
because those guys. Did he have 3?
He just had 2 guys
2.
left.
Yeah, they're dead.
We had to.
The division. Oh, the Cameron Highlanders vanish. Wow, harsh. Bip. And they do not have to check, despite having been in a melee. Sam Mustafa posted, if you saw this in his official forums, about how much he doesn't like morale failure rules above the battalion. He doesn't understand what they're intended to represent, and I'm like, they're intended to represent the fact that we would like the game to end at some point.
But that I think that's his thing, is the fact that it's a game mechanic, not like a realistic representation of anything.
And I'm not sure it's not. I understand his point, but there are far too many cases that I could give you of an army collapsing, sometimes for no reason at all.
I think maybe it's the difficulty with which to actually represent that properly.
And I think that's a fair observation. The fact that it's hard to do, I will stipulate to. So this is going to be a melee of 4 supported into a 5 at a +1 because he has no hits. So that is a 5. And this gun is going to get some canister love. So it's going to get 4 also. So it's going to be 4 straight and then 5 with a +1.
I would have support from the square. I'm within 3
I don't
same
think they
brigade.
can support.
Can square support? I don't think they can.
I guess we could check.
That's what I'm doing. It is a deployed unit. It counts as a deployed unit. Okay. Doesn't say in the square rules. And, there. See, I love the fact that they pay attention. Deployed units can lend support, and a square is a deployed unit.
Okay.
So it's a 5 to 5.
So I roll 5 dice, is that correct?
Yes, 5 dice, you get a +1. Has does not.
This is my first melee in this, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Until I rolled that.
That is 2. That is 2 hits.
You want this card?
Too late
Oh.
now, I guess.
Yeah.
Nope.
What is that card?
What is that? Which
Forget.
one? Oh, yeah, you could do that. That'd be legit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
As
that
it
would
turns
be-
out, those guys are, if you're playing it, Robert,
Yes.
they are bloodthirsty.
Which means
That
going
means
back into the deck, I can't see it.
no, it's not in the deck. It's here.
Ah,
That means they get to reroll the 3 misses.
yep.
All right.
They super duper wanted to kill that gun. And got
So it's
2
4 to
more.
4.
2 more
It's
hits.
2 more hits. 4 to 4. 4 to 4 attack. I believe this means. Ties go to the defender.
To the defender. Yeah. I think so.
And also, because the defender won, they get a bonus to
Yeah,
whatever test they have to do.
that's why it's important. But I want to make sure that
I do remember you saying something about that.
No, and it's the opposite. The active side wins ties. That's right. It is unusual. The active side wins ties. So you, Achilles, will be judged the victor.
Yay!
Okay, well, has to test for his
Yeah,
twice
has-
for his guys.
Well, they've got a tenacity of 2. They took 4. Yeah, he needs 2 tests.
Go Cav. Go Cav.
Nope.
That is a double failure.
That sounds bad.
They're dead.
That hole in the French line isn't looking so bad after all.
And that was for from Byland, yeah?
Yep.
That takes him to 3. So any further... No, that's
takes
2.
him to
That's
4.
2. Yeah, that's 4. So he has to check. How many does he have on the field?
3,
3? So he
I
gets...
believe.
Yeah, so he gets the +1. 3 to 5 is +1.
I see. That's not it. Is the Dutch 7th line his?
The 2
Yeah.
guys in the 2 garrisons and this
Yeah, he's
guy.
got... It looks like he's got...
4?
He's got 4. He's got 4. You've got these guys too.
Yep. 4.
So it's 3 to 5 is a +1. There. Well done. Now we, however, do have to check the chasseurs. We have to mark their hits first. They took 4 hits, so everybody up front, that's 4. Ouch. That is their tenacity. Ooh, it's 1 over their tenacity. So that will be a valor check and a setback. Let's have a valor check first. That'll be Achilles.
You copied the guns by accident.
Oh, did I? Thank you. Let's not do that anymore. Achilles, 1 die for those boys. They need a 4 or better.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh,
It doesn't when they gotta go.
It's 2 setbacks.
Doesn't he get a +1 for winning?
I guess +2 for winning. He passes.
Oh,
Thank
well,
you.
there you go.
+2 for winning is an excellent thing.
Good thing Robert was paying attention.
Yeah, no kidding. But that's still.
That wasn't Robert. That was me.
Oh, that was Andrew.
Oh, it was a
Thank
good
you,
thing
Andrew.
Andrew was paying attention.
Spoken like a
Andrew, I
gentleman.
thought you were on our side.
No. Then
I
he gets,
forgot Robert isn't paying
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah. That's the answer. Okay, so they punch through. This has
Do I
been
get a
handled.
huzzah?
You do not get a huzzah marker.
Damn.
But that is it's a little bit of stuff there. I think that's it. We go to the next turn. Take a look at that time. Look at the clock. We're about an hour away. 1 hour. Very exciting. The allies draw a card.
We're 1 has move away. Is that what you're saying?
Taunting. Oh, yellow card. Yellow card for Achilles. Yellow card. Okay.
All right, who's going first this turn?
Well, don't worry about going first. Worry about shooting.
Oh, shooting. I got to shoot with my Brunswickers.
Hold on a
Well,
second.
you do that first. I've got other shooting.
First guy in 108th line.
Hang on a second. Has got something? What you got,
No,
man? You good?
if they want to shoot that bad, I won't bother.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
You're the commander.
You're the dude. You're the dude. Although gamers jabberjawing is one thing, but all right, shooting begins. What do you want to do?
I want to shoot my first Brunswick line in the first guy in 108th line.
Anybody else shooting at them? No, I don't
Nope.
think.
No.
I don't think so. All right. What do they got? 3? Ooh, they got disciplined musketry. 3 re-rolling 1s.
So roll all 2s.
2 hits. I believe that is their tenacity.
That is indeed their tenacity.
So nothing there. Go on. Next shot.
Okay, so the question is this cannon in arc or whatever to
Nope.
shoot
45 degrees.
curses? It's just them.
Okay. Who are they shooting at?
The people in front of them, the 3rd
Oh,
Battalion.
yeah, well, they got 2 guys in front of them, in fairness. So I will say that therefore we say 3.
One hit.
Okay, next shot.
It's not on our end.
These guns.
No.
Those guns-
Can they see that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. For show, as they would
They're
say.
out of range.
Out of range. Yeah.
Are they horse?
Oh, 48 inches. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Big cannon gun shoot. 1 die.
Do I get anything for them being limbered?
Nope. There ain't many modifiers in this game. There are not.
Get a
We'll
cookie.
take that.
Plink. Got it. Next.
My gun at Achilles' square pick and gun.
Whoa, whoa. Show me what you're talking about. Yeah. Where's he going? Oh, okay. 1 die.
Or battery.
I thought it was going to be something interesting. That's positively mundane.
Yeah.
No, that was the
It's not
last
even-
chain of command battle.
Apparently their shooting didn't get any better, so
Yeah, no
there you go.
kidding. Next. Other shooting?
Square.
-1.
Do the 8th National Militia help in any way?
They can,
Not sure if they have arc.
No, they don't have arc.
Might have. They might have arc on the
They should
back
have
half.
arc on the first chasseurs, though.
Yeah, they do back in the back. They don't have them on the front.
Okay, so the square gets
2. 2 dice. I think that's very generous, actually, but that's okay.
But why?
1 hit.
one hit.
And the problem
That's
with that
about where
one
it is.
hit is that's a check. Let's see it. 1 die for a 4.
+1 for the fire phase to the die roll.
Oh, he failed.
And he failed anyway. Spoken like a gentleman has.
But now it's death for.
It's still,
Hubert.
it's still not death. It's still not death for Hubert. He's got to get to 3.
And the 8th National Militia on the first chasseur.
3. The number of the shooting will be 3. Will be the number of the hitting will be 2. And we peek and we see their tenacity is 3, so no problem. Continue. Any other shooting?
And these guys on the hill back here are out of the line of sight.
They're all hiding. They're all cowering.
Mhm.
And I have no more shooting.
No more shooting. There is.
Now we discuss who the free move is.
Maybe Brunswick?
These guys shot.
Yes.
They're the only ones who shot. Okay.
But you can move through them.
You can't maneuver.
They
Yeah.
could attack if they wanted.
Yeah,
as
they can
well.
attack. Yeah.
That's not a terrible idea.
Brunswick, go. Take the free move.
Go, Brunswick, go.
Get
Oh,
them.
Brunswick.
Go, Brunswick. Go, Brunswick, go. Okay, they wanted something a little more dramatic than that.
They're moving more like the Mach 1.2.
Well, logic dictates there was one. Spritel and Chim Chim had to start somewhere.
Yes, but it had pedals. That's
All
the
right,
problem.
you just want to hit them? Like so?
Yes, thank you.
You got it.
Now I'm going to move the 2nd Brunswick light up behind them so they're in support.
Pow. They're there.
Can I move through this town with the 2nd Brunswick line?
Whoa, where's the town? Sorry. No, you may not.
Occupied.
Occupado.
All right, go around. Go to the next one.
You could go sideways and then up. If you
Yep.
just move over the 2nd Brunswick line a little
Yeah, I
bit.
mean they can sidestep.
Yes. Like the
Just make sure you measure it. I love to dance a little sidestep.
you can do a sort of Rockettes kind of thing there.
4.5, 4.6 inches. There you go. No. Don't do it that way because that the hypotenuse don't count. So you got to stop there at 4.5. Let it go. And now remeasure. Because you only got 9 inches anyway. You can't hypotenuse.
So you got another 4.5 inches.
Yeah.
Enter.
Lovely.
If you can get one of those cavalry units in here, he can also support.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Look at that. Poof.
I'm drawing them in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know for what for, but I'm scared now.
I'm concerned that this was actually a plan. I can't.
Now, Achilles, bring the crap.
That's right.
Now, Achilles, now's your time.
Now.
With
Now's
what,
your
you
time.
lunatic?
Those secret reserves.
The Ecrit say reserves ray.
Okay, I'm done.
Are you? Do you want to move these Brunswick Uhlans just up so they're there or not?
No, I want to guard this hill with them.
Who's next?
If you want to move Brunswick, the Duke of him, move the
Move
leader
his
first.
ducosity. That family had the worst time fighting Napoleon. His dad shot through both eyes. Gah.
Like, how
That's
does
just
that work?
overkill.
You get shot from the side?
No,
would
from the
assume.
front. From the front. If you visit the Auerstadt battlefield, they talk about it at some length at the historical marker. It's horrible.
Should have bought a lottery ticket.
That's exactly it. It was just blind luck. Blind.
Blind
luck.
luck.
Kill me. Who's next?
Did he survive?
No, he's carried, but from the battlefield, he dies shortly thereafter, and he dies in fairly agonizing pain. Not that. Why am I laughing?
Oh, yeah.
And his son dies at Waterloo. And the crazy part is, the Duke personally equips these guys because he so hates Napoleon.
All right, Commandant. Who's
He had
going
good
next?
taste.
Who's next?
All that blind hatred.
Blind. Ah.
Ha ha. See, I'm
I
following
quit.
the theme.
Who is?
No, you won't get there, Has, so you can keep measuring until doomsday. It's not going to
I can
change.
get there now.
You can't get there.
18.6. I'll try really hard.
Bless your heart. Who's activating or thinks they're activating?
I'm waiting for orders.
Vinky.
Vinky, go.
Okay.
Go.
Can cannons pivot?
Yep, sure can. Squeaky, squeaky.
They have wheels.
You fired, you can't maneuver.
No, he didn't. He didn't have a shot.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
he shot
He
the
did.
cannon.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, he fired on this guy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Aw.
That's why he's
If
got
you
a
move,
marker.
you must move at least 3 inches on the assault.
Yeah, you'd have to be. No, you can't assault with a cannon. Stop it.
Assault move.
You can't assault
Now-
move with a
Hold down the
cannon.
billet.
If I detach the cannon barrel from the cannon, use
Yeah, I
it as a
can start
club.
beating people to death with it. Stop it. All right,
I'm just
so
going to use the cannoneers to assault.
Fun Vinky, keep going.
Grab your ramrods, boys. We're going in.
Well,
Retrograde movement doesn't cost anything, right?
yeah, it's no different. It's just movement. It's funny. I was reading a number of reviews of the system, and one of the things that consistently comes up, and it certainly comes up in this group, is, man, it's nice to play a game where I don't have to worry about that much about moving.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is.
So I shoot, I can't move, I can't limber up, I literally can't do anything, right?
This guy can reform. He can limber the gun.
No, all he can do is an assault move because he shot.
How do you assault
Assault
move
move.
with a cannon?
You roll it down the hill.
What sort
That'd
of
be pretty
nonsense?
dangerous.
Yeah, what sort of
Yeah.
nonsense is that?
That might hurt somebody.
If they were standing in front of it, yeah.
I guess that's what I can do. I don't feel like fighting 2-1.
All right. So that's
We're
fun
just going to lay smoke with the cannons.
That's
We're CT when you need him.
that's fun Vinka. Who's next?
Merlin.
Merlin, go. Or attempt to go. Yep.
Merlin can always go. He lives backwards in time.
He youthens.
Mhm.
Now, one of my dear friends in high school and I were in Camelot. And I was Arthur to his Lancelot.
What's that a euphemism for?
It wasn't, believe it or don't. Oh, really? Oh, really?
I could actually attack him.
A brave... Yeah, but you got carbines. Why don't you shoot at him?
Because he's got one hit left.
Yeah. He's going to punch you in the face. Oh, he's light, too. Never mind.
Yeah.
Quick question. Could we get another dice roller for this side of the table?
Sure.
He's a little do.
Only if it rolls once.
Oh, shoot. I gotta get you that other special die roller then.
A one-sided die.
They're going to a limber move, 18. Then they're going to unlimber.
Those are horse guns? Yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Merlin's done. Merlin's done his magic.
Next.
Is there anybody left?
I don't know.
Are these extra guns back here? Or are they just
No,
mysteriously important?
Eric, I inadvertently spawned them. Now they're gone. All right, who's next? That's it. So now we do melees. What do you got?
Dutch Hussars versus the beat-up Chasseur Regiment.
You know, why do you slander it that way? It's got a 4, and you've got a 4, and you have, so you're gonna get a +1, and now you're a 5, and are you 6? You're 6. So you're a 6 to a 4, and you get a +1. Three. 3 to 3. You are fortunate that you win, sir. But that is also, that takes him to 3.
He gets 4 because he got a +1. That 3 turns into a 4.
Okay, so that's 4 total. So that was 1. What's his tenacity? A 3?
So he takes 3 tests.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 tests. Achilles, why don't you give me 3 tests?
Okay.
You need a 4 or better.
I don't like his chances.
I really don't either. You never
Then
know.
again, I didn't care for him when I sent him out there.
He's dead. That takes the whole thing. Now, he gave you back how many hits?
3. So
3.
he's at tenacity, but not.
Yeah. There it is. All right. Other melees? Any? Yeah.
Yes, the Brunswickers decided
Oh
to get
yeah,
stuck
the
in.
Brunswickers decided to get, as you say, stuck in. Let's start with our French guys, I guess. They got 4, 5. Or is it only attacking that you get that extra?
I think it's always just
It's
attack column.
always. That's 5, 6. Are these other guys within 3 inches? No.
No.
So that is 3,
4, 5.
4, 5. Yep, net 5 for the French.
Oh, it's +2 for these guys.
He's not touching.
They're not touching you.
The Brunswick didn't touch him.
That's brigades. That's brigade only. So it's
Okay.
So it's a net of again 3, 4, 5. We're gonna remember 5 for the French, and now we're gonna look at the Brunswickers, and they come in with a melee of 4. That is 5. No, that's not them. So that's 5, 6.
7.
Horsies, yeah. 5 to 7.
That's +1 for the Brunswickers because
Yeah.
they have no casualties.
All right, that's 1. Now re-roll them all. Re-roll them all. 5 to 7. Wow. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what I count.
Can he use discipline musketry
No.
to reroll that 1?
I don't
He's
believe
That's
attacking.
musketry.
I don't believe so.
Oh,
I
it
think
does-
it's
Pew pew.
I don't think you
attack.
can use it in melee. Yeah.
discipline musketry. Let's see what it says.
Well, it's 5-2 anyway. Like the guy is really dead.
For fire or melee attacks.
Oh, wow.
Fire.
How does that work?
Fire. I think it represents the fact that at this scale of game, this represents shooting.
Just really close
Just,
shooting.
just remember, and this is a deeply held conviction of mine that I've argued about for years. These guys are not melee, not in the sense you're thinking of it. They're shooting at each other at blindingly close range. So
Sounds like a bad idea.
yeah, so it's well that's yeah. Well, there's that wonderful meme about as you get to reroll 1, yeah. Miss. So it didn't matter anyway. How many total hits?
5-2.
So it's 5 hits to 2 hits. Well, we'll hang the 2 on him because we know that doesn't matter really. Not at least in the short term. 5 hits, which means he is going to A, shake, which means he goes to 4, which means he's got to check. But before we do
5 tests.
that, 5
It's
tests, 5 tests, baby. 5 tests. You can do it. Do it, big dog. Woo.
That was really close.
Almost did it. Almost
Almost.
did it.
That was worrying.
I congratulate you, sir. There's that. And that then means he has to take 2 checks. He only has 2 guys on the field, so he needs a 4 or better.
Wow.
Got him.
Damn.
Tenacity.
Those boys are not done. No, sir.
No, sir. We still have a charge in our.
They're wondering why the rest of their forces on the right here
Are doing over there.
decided
Yeah,
to go-
I have no earthly freaking idea, but there
Well, they
they
don't
are.
even know they're there anymore. There's a forest in between.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we were doing this double blind, they would have wandered off from their own troops. All right, that's it. That's it, I think. Yep. Let's go to the French.
Yep.
Draw a card. How's the clock? Oh, we got over half an hour. We're fine. We're gonna roll, baby. What card you pull?
You get anything good? Oh,
Ooh, that's saucy. That is potentially saucy. Gunfire French.
okay. You want to start with my cannon
Yeah,
again?
you're gonna shoot at that boy, aren't you?
I'm going to shoot at the square.
I believe it's
Gotcha.
doubled, so that's 2 dice. No, it's got to be more than that, doesn't it?
No, it's you
No,
got
it was-
1 dice. That doubled as 2.
No, but
Yeah.
how did we put 3 hits on him though?
He already had 1.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Pathetic.
Swing and a miss.
It was doubles though.
No shots. These guys got shots.
Oh yeah. 108th. Right into the landwehr.
Yeah, I think that's got to be it. And
Three
both
dice.
of them got to go that where. Go
Yeah.
that where. 3 dice, yeah, as you say.
Oh,
Scant 1. All right, no other shots? I see no other shots. Who gets the freebie? Where's Nay these days? He's right around there, okay. Who's free?
He's hanging out. He's trying to find out where Husan is going.
He could give it. Can he give it to Hussam? Yes. Can he give it to Gauthier? No,
So
So-
Campy or
Gauthier.
Husan or Campy?
Mm-hmm.
I moved him close enough. Campy.
Campy, go.
You know where we're going.
I know.
This is just suicidal.
I don't know if they've got option B though.
Where else are they gonna go?
Yeah, no.
Home?
At this point, yeah, you tried to send him home and failed.
No, but I mean like to live to fight another day?
What? No, because you tried to do that and then okay. So
And then
who's next?
Then I rolled double sixes. I went berserk.
Or as we said in the human-occupied landfill, he went shithouse.
Husan.
Go. Yes. You know, and we're getting to that point in the game while he continues this maneuver. I want to say I think this system gives a hell of a game. I
Yeah,
really
it does.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I get why people would object to it, but man, it flows, it's fast, you know what's happening, you know what your odds are, and it doesn't, you don't feel like you're tripping over the system every turn.
Yep.
Yeah,
Also, I find that it's like it provides interesting moments where like brigades do fail that tenacity test, and so there is a gap to exploit with reserves that you might have.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
when do you ever get to use reserves in this kind of a game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of those tropes about gamers anyway. They hate not using everybody.
Yes.
It's like it's as if you had reserves, those guys are just being lazy or something. You know, you got to throw everybody in. You know?
I think the problem is there's no incentive. There's no incentive to have reserves, and there's also no incentive to because like a commander would never like, oh, all of you go die. Like they'd leave at some point, but there's no incentive to ever leave.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not writing the letters home, you don't what do you care, right?
So maybe this is that argument for morale is like that is the commander's decision to cut their losses and be like, I'm not losing my
Oh no,
entire
and
brigade today.
that's what I was trying to convey to Sam. It's like there's got to be something, and it goes back to the Tiller games, which I have an insane amount of experience with. Right now, for this guy, are you close enough?
He shouldn't be.
Yeah, you're not. You're gonna have to roll. 1, 2, 3. You get to do that. 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6. The message gets through. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't. He's stuck
It
there.
did. Okay.
And so yeah, you're
Hey,
definitely.
Mike.
Is that OJ?
Hello.
He's in the Discord.
Hey, buddy.
I was gonna jump in and get a front row seat, but you're full.
Oh shoot, man.
Let's try and
Mike.
It's no big deal.
Do you want your landwehr back?
No, no.
Not at this point.
I'm
he
watching
doesn't.
it on YouTube. I
Are
know
you
there's
doing?
a little
Are you
argument,
you gonna do a rally here? I assume.
Yeah.
Yep. They are 12 inches away. I assume. Yes. So anything but a 1 or a 2. We'll start here with the 2nd Battalion, 61st line. No. 1st Battalion, 61st line. Yes. 1st Battalion, 2nd Light. Yes. And 2nd Battalion, 2nd Light.
I can't roll off the last hit.
Oh, you can't roll a flash yet. Thank you. Spoken like a gentleman. Well done. That was Husson. Who's next? You going for it, Gautier?
It's over to me, is it?
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Which one do I want to move first? Okay. Yeah, we'll try with Gautier first.
Away he goes.
And away he goes. Okay. Now you can start playing that music, Destruct.
Da, 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 da. It's such a catchy song.
It is, isn't it?
Achilles, why was I thinking you was an ally last week?
You would be wrong.
I know. But I said that. Why would I be thinking that?
I don't know.
Taps would be a better theme song for you right now.
I don't know. We're just all kind of wondering what this brigade is doing way over here.
It's a flanking maneuver, and I'm running away. In a double-blind game, would I even be able to see them?
Would you be able to see these guys? Well, we'd have to get into this conversation about where this crest is.
I guess one base within.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
So no, I wouldn't. I would
Yeah,
actually
no,
not
you
know
would
they're
not
there.
be seeing these guys coming that way. Yeah. Don't tell OJ we're talking about double blind Valor and Fortitude.
Soon it will be double blind everything.
The way God meant it to be.
That's OJ is the prophet of the double blind game. So
Okay, that's good. Good day. Next up, we shall go with Kellerman.
Kellerman the Cellarman. Payback time.
Yes.
I was watching
Payback
this
for my payback.
because this sucker's gonna hurt.
Oh, those are heavy.
Those
boys.
are heavies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, as Frank Zappa famously said, "Whoa, no! Here comes that screaming sound again."
All right.
And at last, we get to Wathier.
Yes.
Yep. And I'll say it again. This is something I commented on last time we played this. This is certainly one of the games where the French have been able to get close to Quatre and really mix it up with the Allies. I'm not saying they're there, because they're not, but at least they're getting a chance.
We can see it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not being bogged down by their own troops, which I think is a big thing.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, that's very true. You don't have that massive traffic jam issue.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Melee's, which, how many we got? We
Just
got
one.
No, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. On my
You-
side.
You got
Just
Crazy Go Pants. Which one you want? Right side
one. I
first?
forgot about Roberts. Yes.
Right side first. Well, obviously
It's
he wants
8-5 for in Robert's
he wants
favor.
to go there with a +1. So that's 3. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are you getting 8 from?
Oh, I thought he gets an extra one for not having casualties.
No, that's a +1 to his die roll. So it's a 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 with a +1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that my right count? Am I good?
Yep.
So these they've got a tenacity of 3. So 1, 2,
No.
1, 2. So I already got 3. What's this, OJ? Or Achilles?
Isn't it 4s or better?
4's are better. Yeah.
He's got +1 though.
Okay, he's only got.
He's got +1.
so
+1 to the die roll, so he's
oh, I
actually
see.
got.
To each of them. To
Yeah,
each of them, then it's
exactly.
not just a
Yep.
one. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
So-
All right.
So
Thank
let's have you make those 3 checks.
Should I be doing that now before we declare who wins? Because I get bonuses. if I
Oh
win.
yeah. Okay. So remember, let's do this. 3 net. That's what we're gonna do. We'll remember 3. I'm just worried about forgetting it. All right. So you come over here and you got a melee of 3. Can't take them. Are they within
4,
3
5?
inches?
Should be 5.
Yeah.
I made sure they were within 3.
Yeah. That's 5. Four. Over here
2 each.
first. Yeah, 2 each. So the 2 doesn't matter. That one does. So they win. So the French win. So it's going to give them a +1 in their morale roll, 2 each. 4. That is 1 over their tenacity. So they're going to have to make 1 check at a +2. You've got to make 3 checks at straight up.
You want to do your 1 first?
I'd rather you did your 3, please.
Okay. Oh, that was close.
Yeah. So that is 2 bum things.
For
He's got,
Vinka.
he's got none so far. Look at that.
He does now.
Gotta put a marker on him. Where's Funvinka? There he is.
And if Husan ever shows up, he might have more.
I'm not going to be here.
All right, so there's that, and that's 2 actually. Now he does indeed owe 1 check at a +2, please. Got it. So
Hey, Robert, you did turn in our economic turn, right?
I'll talk to you later about that.
Okay.
hey, OPSEC man, OPSEC. There are many.
Next turn.
There are many. Nope. There's melee over
Oh,
here.
cavalry.
Yeah, this is called the Kellerman Vengeance Patrol. This is a melee of 7 plus
8.
plus 1 8. This is against a unit that's got 4, 5, 6, but all at -1.
And the heavy cav doesn't have any casualties.
Oh, so it's a +1. 8 at +1 versus 4,
6
5,
at
6 at -1. Yep.
Where's the other? I get 5. Brigade support and melee of 4.
Brigade support 4, 5.
Oh, right. The
6.
7th line isn't part of the brigade.
Oh, 5. Yeah, we gave you the 7th line.
Oh, maybe I'm getting my gun though.
I doubt it. No.
Nope.
No. So yeah, 5.
Oh, 5.
5 at a -1 versus 8 at a +1.
Three.
Ooh.
No.
6.
No.
You got 1.
7.
You got 1.
7. I got 7.
Yeah, you got 7.
Can you make, was it 7 tests?
7. Can you make indeed 7 tests?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the spirit. It'll be a
I
slaughter.
love his.
That's the spirit. No, will be slaughtered.
I love that positive attitude.
Wow.
5.
Wow. You
You came
know,
close.
in the ballpark. We got to say in the ballpark.
There was that one officer that tried real hard.
There's like it's Kevin Bacon in Animal House. Remain calm. All is well. And obviously no check.
Wait. Now is when I want one of those huzzah things. I want to just keep right on going, right into the next line.
No kidding. All right. So there is that. Let's check our time. What time is it? Oh, we still have time for at least a whole other turn, don't we? All right. So
2 minutes?
This is the bottom. This is the bottom half of the turn where the allies play. Allies draw a card. Have the allies drawn a card so I can peek at it?
We have.
Thank you.
Well, I have. I think we're gonna go with
Who's for firing?
surprise attack.
Oh boy, this is a fun one. I like this card. Show them the card, folks. Show them the card has.
Can I tell the Brunswick the first line to do it?
Let's see what
The guys in front.
I don't see why I couldn't. I mean, they're gonna have to swing like Joshua Chamberlain on Little Round Top, but play it.
Fix bayonets!
Surprise attack.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Away you go, Andrew.
Yeah, can somebody wheel those for me so they're just facing the French line?
I got it. Ah, we attack you. The only thing I do have to check. Yeah, I don't think they can get there.
But they don't have to line up. They can just be on an angle and touch
Just
them.
touch him.
Oh, yeah. That'll do. But
Well, before I touch him, though, can I stay like a...
You got
Oh, no,
support.
never
you
mind.
got 2 support on there.
That's not a flank.
No, I got
So you
support.
understand, it's not a flank.
Why wasn't it a flank?
Because all portions of that unit are not behind that front line. That's the thing I was thinking about.
Could he
Front
not
line
have
or
been?
front?
In order to get to the flank, he'd have to make it the whole distance.
Well, what I'm saying is that this base was already behind his flanks. He just moved forward a little bit, then turn and.
He No, it wasn't. Was he?
Yeah, because he moved forward and charged that other unit.
The way you turned his unit put
Okay,
him.
so this is fair. You're saying
Yeah.
I can live with it's still not there. No flank.
Okay.
No.
Was here. So
no, it wasn't that deep. It was not that deep.
even if it's here, all he has to do is this.
And now he's not on his flank.
Oh, I see what your point is.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's got to be behind this line.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Entirely.
Yeah, it just says that the flanking unit does not have any figures in the target's unit's front arc.
Oh, thank you, OJ. Thank you.
Yep.
Are you
Target
valid?
unit is
Are you VNF has? Are you VNF has? Because that just
no.
leave it
I'm
be.
just looking at the rule.
Yeah.
OJ, aren't you usually asleep by this time?
No.
So that is a flank. Nope, that is a flank. That's legit. Thank you. That helps.
The only thing that would make it poetic justice is if I was doing this against Has for a change.
Yes.
Yes.
What that harm has.
But I can't.
So
go
remember, that was in the fate phase. So that's it. That thing is done, and that's stuck there. So now we go ahead to firing. Go ahead.
I think it resolved the attack.
No, you do that at the end.
Nope,
Melee.
But how can we fire into a melee?
You can't.
Can't.
This is.
You got to pick another guy.
Yeah.
And thus the problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
they can't shoot.
then
you
You
can't.
might just go away.
the Hamilton Landwehr are going to shoot forward at the 3rd Battalion.
Mm-hmm. That's perfectly fine.
I'm trying to figure out what the advantage of that card really is.
Yeah, I thought he would actually make the attack right now.
Why?
Surprise attack?
It
Well,
doesn't say.
but
That's no. That's the title of
Yeah.
the card. Read the text.
Yep.
But like you've done, like essentially, it's almost like a huzzah.
He's
Almost.
stuck. This guy is stuck.
Yeah, but he couldn't move anyway. It was their turn.
But he could have shot. He could have shot.
Not in the.
No.
It's our turn though.
It's their turn.
But if we did it in your no, but we can't do it in your turn.
Yeah.
So
what
yeah,
is the
it is
advantage
actually
of the turn?
irrelevant.
What is the advantage of the card? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What does it actually do for you?
I could have moved 3 times then.
Oh, he could have just moved.
Yeah, I guess it could give you an extra move or something.
No.
But you have to play it first, don't you?
You have to play it in the fate phase.
Oh,
So therefore-
no. It has. You're going to have to update the card. They have seen this problem.
Aha.
This is they have seen the problem. Play this card in your fate phase or at the end of a melee phase.
So it is a huzzah.
It's a huzzah.
Ooh.
What just lets you move though?
No. Because if at the end of a melee phase you pick one friendly unit, that unit can carry out one move in that phase. So you can pin down an attacking unit. If at the end of a melee phase you go forward, you're going to stick that unit down. Let's take a look and see if they comment on that, because that's some red text. That is red text, people.
Where are you seeing that at, Jim?
It's take a look at the any of the armies that have that card. You got to look at one of the army sheets.
Yeah, that's. I was looking at the British one.
It's in there. Scroll down to British and Allied
surprise
fate cards.
attack. Yeah, it's 9, right?
Yeah.
Play this card in your fate phase. Pick one friendly unit.
Nope. You are not looking at the latest one.
Then they had to have updated it since last week.
Could be. You got to
I'm
go
looking
there.
at 161.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not doubting you.
Yeah,
I'm just pointing out
it's
that
you
actually.
got
well-
no. And look at Napoleonic British Army sheet Waterloo.
Oh, well, yeah. So that's what I was going to say. There's 2 different British ones,
Look at Waterloo.
and I got both of them. Yeah, they've updated this since last week, actually. Because
So it's later than 161.
I have no idea on that.
It is version 1.7.
Okay.
All the army sheets except for the Spanish, are at version 1.7 now. So
But
yeah,
it still gives a move. It doesn't give an attack.
Correct. It's well, the question that it's still a melee in the melee. You can do it at the because it does distinguish. The key is it distinguishes of the melee phase. That's actually huge.
So yeah, like we have that card also. So had we played it over here, like after that fight,
yeah, there we go. Let's take a look at that. Go ahead, look at that.
Yeah.
yeah.
So the only thing you'd be suffering is not having support.
But no, go to Achilles' point. He plays that card on these guys. He can stick the but the point is they can leave.
But can they?
Yes, you can absolutely back out of contact.
So then it must be you have to fight immediately, because otherwise, again, we're back at it doesn't do anything.
It just lets you move.
In that, it gives you an extra move, is what I think it does.
So you could. Yeah, but
I thought
like
it gave an
it's
attack, but
You
It's
show
not
me
called
it is.
surprise attack.
You show me. Yeah, you can't rely on that though. That's just the name of the card. Look at the rule and see what it says.
yeah, you can just move. But when I played it, I thought I could make an attack with it, but obviously I can't.
I mean, the name "surprise attack" kind of leads you to that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. That unit can carry out one move in that phase.
And I don't remember. I thought we played the surprise attack last week also, but maybe I'm
No.
getting it mixed
No,
up with something
no.
else. Okay.
We didn't play the card
No.
last week. So that's the fate phase done.
I think we will play to the logic of the name and allow that to be a fight. I don't know what else. What other? We will ask the question, but that's a fight. It just is. That's the point of the card. And so therefore, Achilles, go ahead.
Oh, so so if
Play
we
the
played
card.
that,
Mm-hmm.
and I can play it, it doesn't specify which unit, right?
Correct.
So
It just has to be a unit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
if I play it on
Mhm.
this regiment,
Yeah.
because they don't have any losses,
That's right.
Xander, I'll be back in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
and then they can go right into them, right?
Mm-hmm. And now we're going to resolve a melee.
Okay.
And that melee is going to be...
I get 5.
You're going to get 5 again?
No, you're only going to get.
4.
Oh yeah, you are going to get 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 with the gun. So you get 5 with the gun. Achilles is going to get 7. 7, 8.
We're both hitting on 3s.
And I get
Why
a
are-
+1.
Yeah, he gets... Why are
We don't have casualties. Neither of us have casualties.
No, that's only for attackers. It's only attackers.
Skip.
So you're at a -1 has, and Achilles is at a +1.
8 +1.
Yeah, 8 +1 and 5 -1.
What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
1.
1 to 5.
1 still doesn't matter. 5, right?
No, you gave it to the wrong unit.
All right, and that's even worse. Yeah. So 5, you said, Achilles.
That's correct.
He's got a tenacity of 3, so that's 2 checks.
Better than 7.
Yeah.
Or well, maybe not.
Yeah. And of course takes the unit off the field.
Nope. Got the gun still. But I got 2 Valor checks to make.
Yeah, you got. Yes, you have 2 Valor checks to make for the gun.
First one,
Nope.
Yeah, that made a huge difference right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now let's little sauce for the gander. Sauce for the gander.
Yep.
got to get Biolant out of there. Oops, not Biolant.
It's not violent. That's
It
for
was
Merlin.
Pack.
Isn't it? Is that...
Was it Merlin or Pack?
No, that's That's got to be from. Hang on a second.
Van Merlin.
That's Merlin.
That's from Merlin. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from
Yep,
Merlin's
he's already out.
Okay.
And so now we do the melee for the other one.
Yeah, now a little, as I say, sauce for the goose. They've got damage, so that won't count. So that's 4, 5, 6.
Does the flank do anything?
It's not a flank.
Thought we
But we
said it
decided
was.
it was. Is it not in the front
no.
arc?
It's
it
front
never-
arc.
Oh, it's front arc. Thank you, OJ. That's going to be, I think that's a minus, actually. Yeah, it's up here under hit. +1.
Target is outflanked,
Yeah, it's
+1 for us.
+1, so...
And -1 for him.
Why?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
+1 target outflanked.
Yeah, I don't think so. So it's...
So how can the attacker get outflanked?
The attacker can't.
But it
Gives a -1
gives a
for it,
-1 for that.
What? Up here, hit. -1 attacker is shaken, -1 attacker is outflanked. Don't know. I don't know.
That would be an interesting thing to see happen.
It's a +1. It's a +1. But the other thing is, what's that? You gotta keep an eye on that attacker is shaken thing. But anyway, it's a +1, so it's a 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Shaken being at tenacity?
Yeah. No, above.
Exceeding.
Above.
So 6 at a +1.
So- But how can you be above and attacking?
You can attack with that. Doesn't
Yeah,
stop
but
you. It
if
doesn't
you're
work
above
well.
your tenacity, how would you even be able? You can't hold more than your tenacity.
No, right. What the point is, though, every hit you take above that is a check.
also the -1 on melee values if you have
yeah.
it.
That's why I was confused. -1 attacker is shaken.
Yeah.
So how can you be shaken and in melee?
Yeah. You can do it. It's not a good idea, but you can do it.
I don't think my question is getting across.
Okay,
If
okay.
you are above your tenacity,
Yep.
that
Right.
means you're shaken.
Well,
right?
first of all, you can't be above your tenacity. You're actually never above your tenacity. You
So-
hit your
There's an
tenacity.
answer to his question. When the number of losses applied to unit is equal to his tenacity.
Yeah, and that's where
it's shaken.
has told me it's an excess, and that's actually wrong. It's
Okay,
It's
so-
equal
so-
to tenacity. That's Haz's
that-
fault. Gotcha.
so
Got
the-
you.
3rd Battalion 108th line is then shaken. Is that
It
is that a
is.
correct
That's
statement?
right. It is
Yeah.
shaken. Yeah. Has said excess. Ha ha! One for me.
1 in 4 years.
Shut up.
Yeah,
You
let him have
look.
it.
Being on the scoreboard is an achievement.
It is. It is. I didn't get shut out. I didn't get shut out on a.
0 being on the scoreboard as well.
It's an Austerlitz Day miracle. So that's the point. You are correct. He is shaken. These guys are not. So it's, yeah, but that doesn't matter because he can still support. But that also, however, does mean he probably did owe a check. We're not gonna unring that bell though. We're gonna just go from here. We're gonna say Brunswick line is a 4, 5, 6. That's what we figured.
Robert, do you want to play that card?
It's 4, 5, 6 plus 1 because he's flanking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we got a
7.
card. We got a card. Timeout. Maybe.
okay.
Rob, play it now or forever hold your peace, dude.
Yeah.
Can't save it for anything. You might as well throw it on the field.
Mhm.
Yeah. Elon.
There it is. +1 to the attack value of units from that brigade. So, and that's for the whole turn, so we'll leave it lurking here.
It's not a melee phase.
It doesn't
fake
matter.
phase.
You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. This affects a melee or it doesn't.
Okay, fair enough. In that
I'm
case,
back.
let's recap. So we've got 4,
Mm-hmm.
5, 6 for support, +1 for being up. So it's 7 for us.
Whoa. No. That's not to your attack value. That's a +1.
Oh, 6
die roll.
at a +1.
Yeah,
okay, I
6
get
at a
it.
+1. Yeah, and so these guys are in attack columns, so they're 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7 no minus. 7 no. No. 7 with a plus. 6 no minus.
So I'm a 6 with a +1.
You're a 7 and a +1.
No, 6 with a +1. You were
4.
correct.
Yeah, 4, 6.
So 7 hitting on 3s. 6,
No. 6.
6 hitting
6
on 3s.
hitting on 3s.
We're there.
23 hitting on.
Yeah.
Oh,
4.
4 hits.
you can do it, Robert.
No, I can't.
3 hits.
3 hits. That actually, though, does force him how many over? Wow, 3
2.
hits, 2 over.
We need
Yep.
to do 2 tests.
This actually has a cascading effect because that's going to hang the first. I think, yeah, that's the first bad thing on the Duke of Brunswick.
What? He just got there.
I know. Out. Or did he win the melee? Did
He won the
He
melee.
won the melee. That does it. He's got it. He's fine. Now over here, how many hits? 4?
4.
4. So 2, 1, 2. That hangs this on him. That hangs this on him, which means he owes at least 1 check. But he lost the melee, so he needs 4 checks out of
2
4.
checks.
2 checks out of 4. Thank you.
Nope.
Fail.
Ah, so close.
So that's another one
And
down.
so now Campy needs 2 checks.
Yep, 2 checks, and he's straight up.
Oh, it's over. It's
Done.
finally over.
Compy finally didn't make it.
Campy and the 2 guys that were left with him finally decided to give it up.
Yes, they did. Woof.
Exposing Nay.
That was a lot. Now, it does, you can't hurt me. Take your card back, please. That, remember, was a card play, so now it's still shooting.
Well, all my targets are dead except
Yeah.
for the foot artillery. I guess I'll shoot at the foot artillery.
1 die. Got him. That's going to do that to him. Who's he? Oh, yeah, he's divisional.
So nobody gets the thing for that.
Right, yeah, nobody catches that horse. Anything
I've got
else?
some shooting from my square.
Jakin. He's not above.
It's equal. Haz was wrong.
Oh,
I get to say that a lot. Everybody correct me on that.
No. Do it. I'll bring the rules out against you guys if you do it.
Well, you were wrong, so it doesn't matter now.
Oh, and this is recorded forever.
This is
posterity.
Wrong. Haz was wrong. Who you got to shoot at those boys, obviously.
Yep.
2. One.
And I got some shots here.
Yeah.
He's the closest,
It's,
so he'll be shooting, and the 2
I can't
garrisons
remember.
will support.
Can you shoot into and out of towns in this
yeah,
game?
yeah. It's just a minus. It's a -1 to shoot. But he's supporting anyway, so it's just the support.
5.
Do
3 from him.
Do they count as if you're in a garrison? Does it count as deployed?
Yes.
Are you making that up, or do you know?
No, you read that. You said if you're in a square or a garrison, you are deployed.
Oh, okay. Well, very good. I read that, did I? Ah!
Yeah, you read it out when you were saying if the square could support the melee.
No, deployed units can support. A square counts as deployed. Does a garrison count as deployed?
Yes, that was part of the few
Thank-
sentences.
I believe you. You are honest and true. 5.
Little does he know.
Oh, no kidding.
Filthy liar.
Ah,
2.
2.
Other shots.
No.
I guess that could have supported or whatever.
No, different brigade.
So, but then he can't shoot now at him. Is that correct?
Correct. Oh, that's an interesting question. You have to be from the same brigade to shoot, right? Or no? Is that wrong? Is that untrue? Deployed units to a friend. No, it's just friendly attacking units. Yeah. So no, that's not the same thing as brigade support.
So he'd get 1 more dice?
Yeah, go ahead. One more die. One more die. From them Brunswicker fellers.
You wasted it, Has.
Didn't matter. All fire done?
Yep.
Who gets the free one?
Brunswick. Brunswick. Figured I
Brunswick,
better
go.
change from a question.
Brunswick, play. What are you doing? Really
That
got
guy-
to you got to measure. Got to measure.
Also, you've taken out.
Yeah, it's
some,
also only take 1 unit at a time.
We'll advance into the 3rd Battalion, 93rd Line.
Oh, hey, Haz, we got bots. I got to kill bots.
Yep, about to say, you got 3 bots.
Free porn.
Porn. A beautiful girl's here.
All right.
But they never tell you where here is.
I was gonna say, do we have any?
Not
watching
within range, guys.
I'm assuming they're just on the internet.
Oh,
Beautiful girls here on the internet. Very good. All right, so what are you doing? You're going to slap them? Zoom. Slap.
He still didn't measure.
Oh, yeah.
You could literally just have just about everyone in support. That's right.
But you max out at 3. Run one of your cavalry into there.
Not literally.
Where do you think you're putting them? I don't know what that was.
Gonna have to go back to TTS school.
No kidding.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Next.
These guys can try and rally, and these guys can move.
Oh, yeah, I want to try and rally.
Change formation first, and then make the attempt, or move and then make the attempt, or don't move. and
You're
make
not
the
going to
attempt.
get another move. There's not going to be another allied turn after this one.
Oh, never mind then. There's not going to be another French turn after this one,
Yes,
is
there is. They're going to get one last chance.
But we're at time.
I understand that, but all the penalty time because of the delays on the allied side will be accrued for one last half turn for
Oh,
the French.
give me a break.
Sorry.
What is this, soccer?
Yep.
Did,
I'm inspired by the World
did
Cup.
you all forget that Jim is
Fine, I'm
Frenchophile?
going to change formation.
So okay, but if the French don't win next turn, you're gonna have to give them another turn, I suppose.
No. They have to win in a turn. I don't think they have a snowball's chance in hell of winning. But there were significant allied delays.
Technical difficulties.
Uh-huh. They can't form attack. What formation are you forming?
Column.
I like this.
And then I'm going to rally.
You're going to try. You're within 12 inches, or are you? No, I guess not. He's on 12 inches of nay. I am nay. Do you not recognize me?
I'm within 12 inches of the Duke of Brunswick.
And you're both, so yeah, it's anything then. It's usually a 4, so it's a 3. So it's anything but a 1. Nice. and because now we know that it's equal, not greater than, because Has was wrong. That. All right. Anything else from the Brunswickers?
Nope.
All right. Allied next.
Is there any point in anything moving other than potentially forming square?
Because there's no way the French are going to make it up here.
No, the grand
Nope.
flanking maneuver has...
Has failed utterly.
Well, it flanked like it achieved.
Yeah, it did do
No,
that.
with
The
Bylant.
record will reflect it flanked. That's true.
No, I can't do anything with Bylant. He
right.
shot.
But if you form, can he charge you though?
I can't form.
It doesn't
square.
matter. He can't. You can reform, can't you?
No, all I can do is an assault move.
Okay.
Do you have to assault move forward?
Yes.
Damn.
Move it 3 inches towards the enemy.
Yep.
I guess I could charge, but no.
All right.
Come on,
anything else?
man. Bring those militia on in here.
So is that it? We good?
Could you not charge the 3rd Battalion, 93rd Line, and help out the Brunswickers, and then get like a 2-on-1 thing going?
From where? You talking about these guys?
Yep, it's militia.
You could do that.
And then I get support from the, the village.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the attack is for him.
Yeah, but it's one attack.
4,
It's
5,
yeah, but
6, 7 dice. No, I'm just gonna sit here.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna watch.
All right. Let's switch it to the melees. I think I only got one, right?
Yep.
Anybody have fun cards?
So this goes to, remember, disciplined musketry. These guys are going to get to re-roll their ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, all 7. These guys. Oh, and add a +1. 7 at a +1. These guys. 4, 5, 6, 6, 7 to 6. The 7 has a +1.
So the 7s need 3.
And re-roll your 1.
5 hits. Wow. Wow. Did I mention wow?
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, so still 5 hits.
5 hits. 5 hits, that is 3, so that's 1, 2. So that's 3 over. I gotta mark this. Hang on. Not nearly enough fire. Not enough fire. Fire. Yeah, fire. It's great. Fire's awesome. So that was 5. That was 2. So that's 3 over. But more relevantly, I also got to doink the commander. I have any little ones. Another little one. That's fine. I can shrink it. All right,
There's
that goes
one over here.
I got it. Here's good. Now I'll just shrink it down here. Woo.
Wow.
All right.
Can't even see it now.
Yeah, 3 checks. 3 checks for 3rd Battalion, 93rd Line. You did not win that melee.
Mm-mm. Okay. They
Nope.
failed.
They gone. And that puts another one on our guy back here. All right. All right, this is the last half turn. Here we go. This will end it. French card.
Eat.
Okay.
I
Let's
didn't-
say
What did
go.
it say? What'd you do with it?
What a
Can't read
great
that. There's
card.
too many hands on it.
Move your hand.
Big one brigade add 6 inches to the move distance of units from that.
Remember, if you hit Alt over it, it'll just zoom in for you
Interesting.
without hands being in the way.
Who are you going to give that to?
The flanking maneuver.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Would it even get him there?
So close.
Oh no.
So what's the word? That card coming out? If so, who's it being given to?
Can you use it?
Fair question. I do not think I can. I don't see any place where.
You're
I
close
would
enough
need it.
to do everything
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm close enough. Yeah,
Give it to the
I think
flank.
I need it.
All right, they've got it. Shooting. Remembering, shooters can attack.
Shooters can attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
If within 9.
Mhm.
Or 12 for attack column.
Right. Which they are.
Which they are. Yeah.
Comfortably for
Okay.
the front guys.
Okay. Yeah. If we're going to start with me, then we're starting with the 1st Battalion here.
All right, they're going to shoot there, obviously.
You want to shoot with your cuirassier?
They actually gave the cuirassiers guns? No.
No.
They don't have them.
No, they didn't.
No, they did. I was like, I thought they had fixed that. These boys, they can actually support.
What are the stats on the 93rd line? I can't see anything popping up.
Oh, it must have been deleted. They're the same as everything else. So they got a 3 fire.
Okay, so
3, so it's 3 plus 1, 4.
why is there +1?
These guys can support.
From behind?
One
figure.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
One figure. Remember?
Wow.
That's 4.
Yep.
Gee whiz. That was pretty atrocious.
So how many hits
Okay.
is that? I got to mark that.
Yeah, go ahead and mark that down. Find that 0 marker we have.
I think these do go down to 0.
They do.
Nope.
Bro. They don't? That's funny.
I don't think so.
All right, that's
Some
it.
do, some don't.
That's
Oh,
4.
Okay.
no, they don't.
That's
2nd Battalion.
3.
I'm sorry, you cut out on me. What'd you say?
3. 3, 3, 3.
Ah, thank you.
All
That's
3.
better.
There you go. Ooh, that's not what they wanted. That's their
2
tenacity
tests.
plus 2. Let's see it. Pass both. Well done.
But it is shaken, and so it does
did
go
we
onto
not?
the...
Did we not hang one on Brunswick already?
No, oh, we rallied it off.
Oh, and therefore it went away. Got it.
In fact, I found the actual thing that was with it.
Coolness.
There you go.
Any other French shooting? I doubt it.
Not for me, I don't think.
That gun?
My gun, I don't think he has a shot at
Sure
the
it
square
does.
anymore.
Absolutely does. Right there.
Oh, I thought my cavalry would block
No,
it.
no. One figure to one. It's this
This
game.
is such a simple rule.
Yeah, this game do not care. So
Well,
that's
all right.
2 dice.
I'll take it.
Mhm.
I will not argue.
I didn't think you would. That's 1. And I think that's a check.
That is
Yep.
a check.
And they were shaken. You know why? Haz was wrong. Oh, hang on. Haz
I missed that?
was so wrong that's another one there, which means he should have checked before. Oh, Haz, you were terribly wrong. 1 die. How many's he got left? 2. So this is straight up. This is a previous check. He owes 2 checks
Okay.
for violent.
Yep. First check.
Gone.
Inspiration.
All right, play it. Now your second one. That card's gone.
Ah!
And he's still gone.
Shame.
You can take the card and him away.
Because Haz was wrong. He was punished.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that not also these guys?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
It just
All
vanished.
Oh, no.
Quatre Bras just became wide open.
Yep. That's why I had one more turn.
And guess who can get in there?
Yep.
Has no.
That is
cavalry.
That's why I was
Can
saving
cavalry
that
go
card.
into? Can cavalry go in?
that.
No.
No, they can't. But that is a French win. That's it. That's
Bum, bum,
why
bum.
I gave him the half turn, because I wanted to see. I actually thought he would force the check, but I forgot that Haz was wrong, and that they were already at a checkpoint. Wow. Yeah. See, it depends what you think about higher level formations vanishing, is what it comes down to.
And if you give the French one extra turn.
No, it's if you dilly dally around the time.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can have your turn now. Oh wait, it's too late. You lost. Oh.
I'd actually give you the other turn. You ain't kicking them out.
Yeah.
You ain't kicking these
start
guys
first.
out. Especially once they get up in there.
Mm,
Obvious French bias.
Yeah.
deal with it.
Even though, French win that. But all that being said,
There's an asterisk on this win.
in asterisk. Well, I think the biggest problem, you want to talk about asterisks, who's showing up tomorrow or the day after tomorrow at Waterloo? And this, by the way, is on both sides.
The day after tomorrow?
Day after tomorrow would be Sunday, wouldn't it?
No. I'm talking about, this is the 16th of June. Waterloo.
You okay? I'm sorry. You're talking
Waterloo
about
is Waterloo is 2 days from now.
Oh,
Yes.
So who's showing up? And by the way, I think that cuts against both sides, because both sides have lost an incredible amount of troops.
oh, the
Well,
Dutch and the Brunswickers
but-
didn't lose all that much.
The Dutch are
But-
gone.
Yeah, but that's part of.
I only
the
started
higher
with
unit.
4 units, so apparently I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
But that's part of
Yeah,
the higher
they're
level
the
units
Dutch
disappearing
and the
though, because they didn't actually
Brunswickers.
take a lot of damage. They just
True.
disappeared.
True. So you'd have to
I mean-
figure out with your campaign system what that meant. Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
I'd probably do it as like a dice roll, and if like you pass a threshold, you're fine. If you don't, you lose, like you become a small unit or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you really mess it up, then you're gone.
Or frankly, or you could just look and see how many damage points you took. If you took no damage but routed because the brigade left, well, you're back. You're fine.
30% of your force decided to go to Brussels.
Because you take your average infantry unit that's got a 4 tenacity. You get a 4 Although, wait a minute, do garrison units have to leave? I think they do. But I want to look. How generous are they to garrisons?
So you're going to tell me that the whole brigade left, but they stayed?
Well, they're safe.
They're
Sort
not
of.
safe anymore. they're about to get hit by a French army, but so they're not really safe anymore.
No.
It's
no,
only 1 unit with a couple support. What's the worst that could happen?
they're gone. Yeah, they're gone.
Aw, sad.
They're gone. So I guess overall, now that we've had and obviously we're going to play a little more, but I'm curious to know, what do folks think of Valor and Fortitude 2 games in?
Good game.
I like this. I like this game a lot. So
It's simple, like it is good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I won't compare it to Shaco, because obviously they're different games. For those who have played both, this or LaSalle?
Yes.
This.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I'm on the fence. Both give you something different that each one doesn't give. Like, this doesn't give you the same sort of like maneuvering element, I would say. But then it doesn't have all that weird like zone of control.
Yeah,
nonsense.
the more I sat and thought about exactly, I think that's very insightful. I was sitting around thinking about the 8-inch Zoc in LaSalle, and I came to the very bitter conclusion that I hate it.
But at the same time, I feel like the way the
not because
turns work.
Not because it's illogical, but because it creates too much junk. It creates too much gamer junk. It's human nature to measure that 8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is going to measure the 3 inches. It doesn't happen. Because the particular thing, too, inside that 8 inches, everything slows to a crawl.
And you can game it hard.
And watch the videos. Everybody that you're talking to, plus a few extras, Chrono and Joe and some of the others that have played it, they game that 8 inches hard. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
And
it forces you to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just on the, what kind of thing you're trying to simulate or create, that distance is going to be different, all over the place. I mean, it's never going to be that hard and fast. It's going to be different depending on the terrain or visual, or whatever. It's going to be different in a whole variety of ways. So,
Yes. No, that's quite right.
yeah.
The thing is, though, I do like the way it does the turns. That it's not like I go, you go, or even alternating. It's this nice fluid. Things are happening in and around each other, and you have to make choices where you're going to commit your command, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Red is making a great point, and maybe this is the ultimate. I think this solves black powder.
Yes, that
Yes.
for sure, 100%.
And black powder has been praised as the great simple battalion level system. I never felt it was. I felt it got junked up too much. I think this solves black powder, which may be a narrower field. I don't think that's even disputable. I think that is easy to show. Whether it's better than a Shaco, whether it's better than some of the other things, I don't know. I will repeat, I was delighted to see the interchange on the Twitterverse that apparently the guys at the incredible War Game History Center, if you've ever seen it, it's in Britain, it's ridiculous. I mean, they get to play these games, except they play them with actual minifigs at the size we play. They're just gigantic, creaking tables filled with lead.
Maybe someday.
I know. It's a kind of thing I could see myself doing, because even at Historicon, they don't get anything close. They just don't. Not to this. And they were playing a portion of Leipzig at the battalion level using General d'Armée 2, which is apparently an intense playtest. And if you haven't heard my comments, it was the fact that basically they're admitting I was right. Not that they're engaging me at all, they're not. But that all my criticisms of GDA were correct, and they're trying to fix them. Number one, it's way too much cha-cha for what it's worth. And number two, you can't play above a division. And have it be interesting. So, very interesting.
I'm pretty sure at the
do.
bottom of their report it said something about has being wrong.
Ouch.
And you know, there was that time that Has was wrong. We tell our kids about that around the fire.
That's right.
Okay, it's a scary story.
I didn't hear that.
What did you do to these people?
It was about elephants and command colors.
Psychologically and emotionally.
And-
Oh my God! You're right, Has. We're still mad about the elephants in CNC Ancients. Oh, God,
We went over that's the thing we didn't win. Sorry.
that predates Achilles, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's a OJ, you were there for that, right?
Elephants?
Yeah,
CNC?
where we
Oh, yeah.
where we thought it was one
Still
way
wakes up at night.
and Has corrected the rules. Well, no, the one who's mad about that is Vance.
Yeah.
No, Tuna. It's Tuna.
That's why he's not come back ever.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't play with us anymore. He's still mad about the CNC Ancients nights when Has corrected us on the elephant rule. Oh, that
Was it Tuna? No, I thought Tuna didn't like something else.
No, he loves CNC
Discord?
Ancients, but we just played. I called the rule for elephants wrong. They rampaged, did a huge amount of damage, and in fact, it won the game for, I think, the Carthaginians. And has pointed out that nope, you did that wrong. Spooled it back, and the Romans won.
Right.
And Tuna
Oh
was.
yeah, that was a good time.
Those were the
Because
good
I
days.
remember it.
Oh yeah, you're. That's it. That's it.
I was thinking there was something about leaders that he didn't like.
No, he's been a little. He doesn't like the fact that the rules are different for leaders, because, for example, in CNC Ancients, you can throw your leaders and have them count in melee, or have them make helmets count. They don't work that same way in Napoleonics. So he's commented on that. But no. The elephant incident is the thing that got him legitimately angry. And in fairness, and watch the video, he thinks he has won the game.
And I believe that was the first sarcastic. Thanks, Has.
Yeah. Yeah, that's almost certainly true. Tomorrow, for those who are viewing us, how many people stuck around for all this silliness? 7 people. God bless you. 7 people. For the 7 who stuck around for all of our craziness in honor of Austerlitz Day, tomorrow we are playing Commands and Colors Napoleonics. We're going to play the gigantic Battle of Dresden. I got to get a hold of our player and make sure he's on Discord. Oh my God. Because I got to get him all the way here from a whole nother different time zone. So we're going to do that. Epic Napoleonics, which we love. Big table. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to come on back and we're going to continue our Shaco game, which we'll wrap up. Thursday, we're going to figure out exactly what CT and Achilles are doing in the Scottish corridor. And on Saturday next, we will come back. I assume we'll make our way through Dresden. We will be finishing up our Spearhead game. But stay tuned for more Valor and Fortitude. This sucker is coming back. I have already done the Der Lohns attack scenario from Waterloo. So big battle. So there's a whole bunch more troops. I'm gonna play that one, and I'm gonna start building a few of the other Shaco 2s from Michael Hopper, including, and yeah, I'm gonna do it, the Battle of Egmul, the full thing at the battalion level. So that I think will be a screechingly good time with tons and tons of brigades for guys to shove around and toys to play with. One question I would ask the players, and we're going to throw this into the playtest pen before we head out. What did you think about the commander thing? The fact that the brigadiers are the guys in charge, they're the guys testing, and the army commander is running back and forth. I got rid of the divisional commanders. I had the idea that they could be the army commanders, and then we could have the army commander as a supernumerary. It felt like we had enough, and it made you have to choose between where you were sending your army commander. What did you think?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I think it forces a decision point, and anytime you can do that, it's usually good.
I guess it depends on how many brigades you have, because if you've got enough brigades where you can have 2 divisional commanders, then one commands, like, you have to make a choice between 3 brigades and another choice between 3 brigades. But maybe having an army commander have to choose between like 10 brigades is a little much of a choice.
That's true. If you scale it up like that, then it becomes command overload for him. There's no way he could do it, and there's no way they would do it that way.
Right.
Obviously.
No, that's why they had these structures.
Yeah.
Corps, division, brigade.
So it depends on how big of a game you want to do. At this level, sure, it's fine. Anything bigger than this, I would actually advocate for 2 divisional commanders and no army commander.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what
you're saying is leave the army, or keep the divisional commanders in, but have no army commander.
Right.
Yeah.
Because well then I will build Egmul that way. Because Egmul is huge. Egmul is several dozen battalions on a side.
Yeah. So then, like, doing this would not work.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's way we'll build it, and we'll say that our divisional commanders are the quote unquote army commanders. That's a sensible piece of bathtubbing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We will do that and invite everybody back to play. Cool. Thank you all so very much for playing. Thank you all so very much for watching. Until we meet again, please.
Thanks.
Hey, happy Austerlitz Day. Please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.